What's good, everybody? The hardest voice of sports, Fist Vegas, back with another episode of Bulletproof Giants live stream Q&A this Friday, joined by my man Hub, aka Kush. You know what I'm saying? What up, baby?
I'm good, man. What's up, yo? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to the Fisk unit. Once again, as always, yo, thank you for having me here. But let's get right to it, man. What's up? The Giants are something right now. Is I guess all I could say about them.
The Giants, eh, real quick, yo, remember, throw them FUs in the chat when y'all weigh in here. You know what I'm saying? When y'all show up, y'all throw them FUs in the chat, man. Y'all know the vibes. The Giants, man. Look, Joe Judge went on a we all know Joe Judge went on an 11-minute rant, right?
Yeah,
99% of the shit he said was true. Let's not act like he lied. He just shouldn't have said it because we just finished getting blown out by 4-win Bear team.
yeah.
But it's not he's right. The Giants are not a clown show organization. A lot of players wish they could still be Giants. We're not fighting each other on the sidelines like Washington. People aren't quitting like they did for on the Sherman team. I mean, look, a lot of what he said is right. We just ain't trying to hear that from him right now. He would have been better off saying we're gonna look at the tape. But
Honestly, yeah. I would have preferred him give us what he usually gives us instead of that.
yeah, and my thing is like, if you gonna shit on everybody, Joe Judge, stand on it. Don't back down. You say, yeah, Ron Rivera, yeah, I took a shot at you. You got teammates punching each other on the sidelines. Yeah, I took a shot at you. If you gonna make those comments, you might as well stand by 'em. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like the fact that Joe Judge backed down from his comments. I don't like that. If you're gonna be a tough guy, be tough. You said what you said. You can't put that. You can't put that back in the bottle. You know what I'm saying? You can't. You can't. It's already. It's
Hold
too
up.
late.
Let me ask you because I didn't get to see. Did he say that like right after? Like, what did he say when he took it back? I didn't get to see that.
He was saying he wasn't referring to Washington when and he has a lot of respect for Ron Rivera when they asked him about it. Like bullshit, Joe. When you say that, what's the first thing you think of when you think of players punch each other on the sideline? What's the first team you think of?
Everybody thought of Washington.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying, man? It's just like so. It's like the thing with Joe Judge is just like this is what happens. You get people job security. You know what I'm saying? Because he knows he's coming back next year. So Joe Judge is like, yo, I say whatever the hell I want to.
The way I was
And
looking at it, oh my bad, finish up. I thought you were finishing that thought.
now I was gonna say shout out to my man Ash Money because a couple months ago I had Ash Money on the show and I went on a rant about coaches that I wanted, and Jim Harbaugh was one of those coaches.
Hmm.
Now, a lot of people said Fisk, why would he leave Michigan? He's not coming to the Giants, all this other shit, right? And I said, look, if I could pick any coach to be the coach of the Giants, it would be Jim Harbaugh. Write him a blank check and let him be the coach and GM and like let's rock. And lo and behold, 2 months later, now Jim Harbaugh want to come to an NFL, and now Big Fist don't sound so crazy.
The thing with Jim Harbaugh, Ash said it. He was on my stream the other night, and I completely agree. And I do remember you saying it. Is that if the rumors are true and this man is considering the Giants? I'm sorry. let me ask you this first, I guess. But I don't know what your stance on Judge is right now. But if Harbaugh is like rumored to us and is true, Judge is gone. I'm sorry. Harbaugh is the guy I'm trying to get.
Yeah, I want Harbaugh. I mean, I like Judge. You know what I'm saying? A Hub and Ash Money. Can y'all keep it civilized for an hour?
Hey,
You know what
I
I'm
ain't
saying?
referenced that man yet, bro. Like,
I mean, if y'all can keep it civilized for an hour, I'll send you the invite, Ash. I mean, I'll send you the invite. You know what I'm saying? As long as y'all can stay peaceful for an hour. You know what I'm saying? But like, here's my stance on the head coaching situation. I'm tired of new head coaches. I'm tired of the McAdoos. I'm tired of the Shermers because Shermer was only a 1 year head coach in Cleveland. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm tired of the Shermers. I'm tired of the Joe Judges. The Giants need to get a proven winner at the head coach position who we know gonna get shit done. We tired of losing. You
You
know
know
what
what's
I'm
another name you
saying?
brought up a couple times I was on here that I completely agree with? Jim Caldwell.
Him too. Yo, what up? What up, Eli? My man Vibes in the chat. What up, Vibes?
What up, vibes? How you doing, man?
You know what I'm saying? Like, I like Jim Caldwell. I like Mike Shanahan. I like hell, I'll take Gary Kubiak and his son. Since our main problem is offense, I'd love to have the Gary Kubiak offense. I'll take anybody who's a proven winner. Hell, I'll take Bill O'Brien ass over here. He won that division like 4 or 5 times when he was in the South. So I mean, there's coaches out there besides Harbaugh that are proven winners that could fix the Giants.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing with Joe Judge is he I like I said, man, it doesn't matter to me. Like I think I had this conversation with Eli, speaking of vibes, since my man Vibes in the chat. Last week, me and Eli Rex had this discussion. And what I asked him, Hub,
Mm-hmm.
was this. We had 4 wins. We were what, 4-6 before Daniel Jones got hurt, right? We were a game out of the wild card because we own the tiebreaker over New Orleans, right?
Yeah, I think we
If
were
Da-
4-6. Yeah.
yeah, if Daniel Jones stays healthy for the remainder of the season, we finish with 7 or 8 wins. Let's just call a spade a spade. We held the Cowboys to 21 points and committed 4 turnovers. Um, we could have beat the Dolphins. We had games that could have been won. So what I'm trying to say is, if if Joe Judge won 6 games his first year, we should have swept the Eagles. Daniel Jones sweeps the Eagles because the Eagles play like shit the second game too. They didn't really score a touchdown to the second half.
You know, the Eagles, we got their number this year. We didn't beat them twice, but like they were not supposed to win against us, man. We have their number, I think.
So I'm gonna go out on a limb and just say that Daniel Jones, he's beating Washington this week. He would have beat the Eagles, he would have beat the Cowboys, and he would have beat the Dolphins. That puts us at 8 wins. Who knows what happens if we play the Bears? If
Mm-hmm.
Daniel Jones plays the Bears, hell, that could be 9 wins. So when I look at the Giants, if Daniel Jones stays healthy, how can you be mad at Joe Judge? Because at worst, he's an 8 win team. So he goes from 6 wins to 8 wins if Daniel Jones stays healthy. So when everybody's complaining about Joe Judge, but bro, he finishes the last 2 months of the season without a starting quarterback. What we talking about? Not including the Darius Slayton drop, not including the Dory Jackson dropped interception that would have won the game. I'm just looking at the season. I'm like, Giants fans act like we the worst fucking team on the planet, but
Because we're performing like it. We're about to act like we're not performing like the worst team on the planet.
yeah, but New Yorkers, I just want y'all to shut the fuck up. Whether it's baseball or it's basketball or it's football, y'all bitch and act like the sky is falling for no reason. The Yankees who had the same record as the Mets, and people talked about the Yankees that they were the worst team in MLB, but praised the Mets. The
The
Knicks,
Giants. All right, let me give my whole opinion on the Joe Judge situation. Because part of the reason people are so angry with Joe Judge is that we are performing like one of the worst teams in football, even if though we're not. Because I think the Texans are worse than us, but the Texans were out here putting up 41 points on teams. But here's my thing with Joe Judge. I'm not mad if he comes back because this is his team, and I want to see what he could do if he gets the chance to get a legit offensive coordinator in the building. I want to see what he could do. I want to see what him and then of course Daniel Jones could do with a good offensive coordinator, which we haven't had since the head coach Pat Shermer was calling plays in 2019. So I want to see that. I also want to see what he could do when we don't have like the most injuries in the NFL. Like we started out the season, I remember making a video at one point. I think it was during the first month of the season when all of our stars were going out. I think we had somewhere around 15 injuries, and that was the most in the NFL. Like that was a lot of injuries, man. And I'm
Yep.
just like, you, no team is gonna have much chance at success when they have that many injuries. People bring up the Ravens, and I'm like, you know what? That's a good example. But the difference between the Ravens and the Giants right now is that, in my opinion, the Ravens are a perfect example of a good football franchise, and the Giants are not. Because I think the problem is from John Mara. I've been saying this a while now. It's our owner, but we can't change our owner. There's nothing we can do about it. But it still remains like the problem with the Giants is from the owner, and then it goes down to his son, who's in the football operations division. Then it goes down to the scouting team, which I really don't like our scouting team. Then it goes down to the medical staff, and then even Scott Simonson was on Twitter exposing the medical staff, talking about how his foot injury by one of the doctors, and he called that doctor out by name, saying that the doctor said it would take a couple weeks for his foot to heal. It's 2 years later, and his foot isn't healed. And other doctors were saying he should have gotten surgery, and the Giants prevented him from getting surgery when he was on the team. So that just confirms my suspicions about the medical team that it's not good. And then Fisk, you look at our team, right? We get guys injured, they come back, and then they get injured right away again. We don't whatever they're doing or whatever they're telling the guys to recover and to heal from their injuries is not where is not it's not working, bro. Really not working, in my opinion. So we I don't like our medical staff. And then there are coaching issues. Like I said, I won't have a problem if Judge is back, but there are coaching issues that he needs to fix. Man needs to handle his time management and his timeout management, and we definitely can't look like the worst team in the league because we're not the worst team in the league. But that's what we looked like for the past 2 months, out there putting up 3 points. Mike Glennon out here looking like definitely the worst quarterback I've seen in my life. Like, get that man out of here. There's got to be somebody on waivers that's better. But like I
But
said,
why?
there was
Why?
a lot of situations there where I'm just like, you can't put it on Judge. So I don't mind if he's back.
Um, I don't want Todd Haley. Todd Haley is a sociopath. Eli. Todd, no, Todd Haley. He's a sociopath. I don't want no parts. But look. First of all, we have no business winning games once Daniel Jones gets hurt. So picking up a quarterback off the waivers, you can miss me with that. You brought up the Ravens. I'm glad you brought them up, Kush. The Ravens went from the number one seed to out the playoffs due to injuries. So what's the difference between the Ravens and the Giants?
I think the
Everybody's
Ravens are a better
saying
organization. They have ownership that's better. They have scouting and talent that's better. That's been proven. Every single time the Ravens come out the draft, I'm like, yo, damn, they had a good draft, man.
so. We didn't. So okay. So the Giants getting okay. So how about this? So
I'm talking about good
Rodarius
overall
Williams.
draft.
No, I'm saying, but Rodarius Williams played good for us this year. Aaron
How many
Robinson, when
games
he
did he
got
play?
healthy, he's played good for us this year.
How many games did Darius Williams play?
He played a lot the first half of the year because remember, Adoree had the something happened with
Because he's
Adoree and
not
something happened
injured.
with
I can tell you
Darnell
that. He was
Holmes.
never on the injury report.
No, but what I'm saying is he filled in during the first half of the year, and then Aaron Robinson, our third round pick, has played pretty good for us.
Still
Also,
should have taken a lineman.
again with that, bro, we needed,
It's
but
the
we
truth.
needed corners.
We
We
do
had
need
one
corner.
corner.
If we take Robinson, don't take Rodarius then. Take a guy in the sixth for the line. We saw how this line sucked. This line is
Yeah, but
trash.
bro, we spent the whole 2020 draft taking linemen. We got to see how they develop. We can't just replace the guys we took in 2020. We
You're
took three
right,
or
but we
four
needed
offensive
depth, right?
linemen.
We needed depth. That's why we're in the situation we are right now. Our stars went out, but our depth is so bad that they can't even hold up for DJ and they can't
Look,
even make any type of running lanes.
I
So
get
we
it,
do
but
need depth.
no team's gonna be perfect. Maybe the Ravens should have drafted five cornerbacks, and maybe they still be in the playoffs.
Maybe.
You know what I'm saying? You can't. Everybody complains about the line. It's just no team is perfect. What I want to do is give people perspective. Y'all bitching about the offensive line, but do you remember how trash our defense was 2 years ago? We had the worst defense in the league 2 years ago. Now we have one of the better defenses. So it's like we fix one thing, and all y'all complain about is the other thing. I just feel like the New York fan base as a
All
whole
right. Here's
just
what I'll say
cries
to that.
about
It's not like
cry.
this other thing has been a temporary problem. Like the defense a couple years ago was a temporary problem. This other thing has been 10 years.
And our defense wasn't. We had one good year on defense because in 2016. Other than that, our defense been atrocious. We had one
Our
good year.
defense, our defense was average in 12 and 13, not terrible. 14 is when it had the fall off.
But the
15 was
offensive,
terrible.
I know, but what I'm saying is like, I just think when it comes to the Giants, the fan base is just, it's like they're crying about the offensive line. I get it, but at some point, yeah, act like the Giants are the only team in the league without an offensive line.
But the Giants are the only team in the league that needs to draft first round offensive linemen for it to be good.
But
Every other
we just
team,
took Andrew
every other
Thomas.
team. Now, but let me say this: every other team can build an offensive line through the mid rounds and the late rounds in the draft. For some reason, we can't do that. None of our mid and late round offensive linemen ever work out. It's only the first rounders, and I mean honestly, it's only Andrew Thomas because Flowers and I think Bobby Hart was also a first round pick. They obviously weren't good, but it's like something about the way we develop our O linemen needs to change, and that goes back to what I was saying: training staff. That's also a little bit of coaching as well. Like, why is it that the Bengals can have an offensive line with like one or zero first rounders on it, and it's good enough for a quarterback? Why is
He
it that
gets,
other teams can
bro.
have
He's
that,
hurt
but we
now.
can't?
He gets killed every game. He just gets the.
That's just one example, but look around the league, Fist. Tell me which team on it, other than the Cowboys, has multiple first round picks on their line, and their line is performing well.
Now let me ask you a question. When you say line is performing well, like what do you mean by
I
that?
mean that. Okay, this is what I mean.
Because I'm
I
about to say, I
mean
see a lot
that.
of quarterbacks getting their ass beat on
Yeah,
Sundays
yeah.
and you just get the
I
ball
mean
off.
that the line is performing well, meaning that the quarterback can still have a good game. One, but two, the biggest problem with this line hasn't even been pass protection; it's been run blocking.
That's what I'm about to
Like I
say.
was saying
It's like,
earlier, we can't open lanes. That's still the offensive line, though. It's still a problem with the offensive line. We can't open lanes at all for any of our running backs. They take the ball and they get hit immediately, or they take the ball, there's a hole, and then it closes immediately. It's crazy.
shout out to McCully Psycho. If you look at the best O lines in the NFL, they only have one first round O lineman. You gotta have better coaching to develop guys. Can't just be draft picks. Look, we know from New England with Scarnecchia that you know the coaching makes the world a difference on the offensive line. All I'm saying is people are crying about the line, and I get it, but damn, that like the line is the reason we trash. It's not the line. Our
I mean,
offense is broke.
I agree with you, but that wasn't the only thing I said in my entire spiel just a couple minutes ago.
I
I was
mean,
like
yeah,
the
but we can't fix
injuries.
we can't fix the medical staff and the training staff and all the other shit. We there's no point even complaining about stuff like that because that stuff like that. It's like,
But tell
bro,
me not though, Fisk. It's a problem.
it's a problem, but it's a problem, but I like to complain about things that are gonna change. A lot of
Mm-hmm.
those people in those front office positions have been here for decades and ain't going nowhere. So y'all complaining about stuff that really not gonna change. When it comes to the medical staff and certain scouting departments and shit like that, bro, like come on, man. That's
I
shit
don't.
like
I
that.
mean, you have a point, but at the same time, it's like there's such a big problem that I don't know, man. It could play a big part in whether or not we actually get back on track as a team, because those are building blocks of the team.
Shout out to Mikey Cabrera. Burn down FedEx Field, disgruntled Washington fan. Don't worry, y'all gonna blow out the Giants on Sunday, so you'll be happy on Sunday. Y'all gonna blow out the Giants on Sunday, Mikey. Don't worry about it. Shout out to Macaulay Psycho. The Bengals O line is ranked worse than the Giants. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's not necessarily like people are blaming the offensive line more than they're blaming the damn players in the scheme. Like we
You
could have
asked
the
me what I mean
'90s
by a good line,
Cowboys.
though, right? And I gave you the answer.
What you
So
said?
we could talk about rankings all we want. I said was it does enough for the quarterback to be successful, which is dependent on the team's quarterback. But more importantly, our line with the run game has been trash. We haven't been able to give any type of running lanes to any running backs, not just Saquon. Devontae Booker can't get running lanes. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, but Derrick Henry had a bottom half offensive line last year and still ran for 2,000 yards. Maybe Saquon should just make more plays.
I agree, but did I not also list Devontae Booker, who's more of a run up the middle type of guy, right? Like that's the
Okay, hold
biggest
on. Let
complaint
me
with
say something.
Saquon.
I'm not defending the offensive line. I'm not defending it. We need to fix the offensive line. I'm on record. We need to take 2 linemen with these 2 top 10 picks.
Hmm.
I'm not debating that. What I'm trying to get people to understand is don't complain about the offensive line because the biggest issue is the offense itself. We can get
Oh
the
yeah, that's what I
Cowboys.
was saying though, right? Like if Joe Judge could get his offensive coordinator, I want to see what he could do.
I don't want a Joe Judge offensive coordinator so we can run the ball 50 fucking times and play
But
clock
he
management
wanted Brian
football.
Dable. Like you wouldn't want a guy like Brian Dable. That's what he wanted.
Nah, I wanna
I mean,
no.
there's we have the record saying that the Bills denied the interview with Joe Judge for Brian Dable. Like that's who he was going for.
Yeah, but Brian, but here's the thing though. That's a waste of time because he wants a head coaching job. Didn't he have like 3 head coaching interviews last year? Why would
I'm
he take an
using Brian
offensive
Dable to
coordinator
show
job?
that Joe Judge's offensive coordinator isn't necessarily going to be a guy that runs the ball a lot. Like Brian Dable is the complete opposite of that. He passes the ball a lot.
Now he does. His first couple years at Josh Allen, all they did was run the ball. But my whole thing is this: at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck if we had the offensive line of the '90s Cowboys. I don't care if we had the offensive line of the '07 Patriots. We would still be trash. This offense is fundamentally broken. It's a horrible scheme from top to bottom.
And philosophy. Terrible philosophy.
Yeah, the whole offense as a whole is just broke. It don't matter what offensive line we have. You could get the 2021 All Pro team, put them in offensive line, and we still be trash. We could go get Trent Williams, Quentin Nelson, Bakhtiar. We could have the best lineman on the planet. Will not make this offense better. It just won't. This offense is trash.
The
So
philosophy got to be the worst I've seen in a long time.
ever,
People keep saying it's old school, like from the 90s. I'm like, no, this is from the 40s. What we're doing out on the field, it's like from the early NFL. It's
bro,
ridiculous.
we make the '40s look progressive the way we run an offense out
Exactly.
here. It's
We put up
horrible.
3 points in our last 2 games.
It's so bad, Hub, that when the Bears scored that touchdown, I said game over. When the Eagles scored that touchdown in the second half, I said game over. The
Bro, in the
minute we go down to
Dolphins
7,
game, you're talking about recent games. I'm talking about the Dolphins. Week 13, when they went up 2 scores, I'm like, we're not scoring again because I know our offense and we lost
yeah,
the game.
horrible. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. It's like, and that leads me into the next super chat by McCully Psycho. He said the Bengals have a good quarterback. We have Look, bro, I'm not tolerating no more Daniel Jones slander. I'm about to start blocking people who slander Daniel Jones. We ain't been competitive since this dude left. He should get MVP votes for scoring with this offense. I've never seen an offense go from like even if it was like an average offense with Daniel Jones, it just went to hell when he got hurt.
It was below
We're not,
average with Daniel, bro.
yeah, but at least every other game, Danny will put up like a beast ass performance. You know what I'm saying? Like he was player of the week twice. Like at least every other game, we knew Daniel Jones would do some crazy shit. We not sniffing it without him. We not sniffing it, Hub. Like we like Daniel Jones don't get enough
Daniel only
credit.
had one beast performance the entire year, bro. What are you talking
No,
about?
yeah, no, he had 3. Stop the
So
cat.
other than
He
the
had 3.
Saints, what other two? Other than the Saints,
The Washington game was
I'll give
dope,
you that. I'll give you that.
and what he did against the Carolina Panthers was fucking good too. So yeah, 3
One
mean
touchdown is a
ass
monster
games.
game.
Bro, we were moving the ball. We had 2 rushing touchdowns. He was moving the ball. That was a catch. That was a game he had the one hand catch. We was moving the ball
Let
pretty
me
damn
pull up
good
his
that
rushing
game.
stats for that game.
No Andrew Thomas. We didn't have no Tony. We didn't have no Galladay. We didn't have shit. He went out and beat the Panthers when it was nice. But no, if Joe Burrow did that,
He had a reception, but he didn't have no rushing touchdowns. Yeah, so I was right. He
no,
had
I
one
said no,
touchdown the
he
entire
had
game.
rushing touchdowns. I didn't say Daniel Jones had rushing touchdowns. I said
Okay.
he had rushing touchdowns.
I will give you the Washington and Saints games, obviously. Not Carolina though. It's a one
Oh
touchdown
yeah,
game.
so going
Not a
out there and
monster
winning
game.
with no weapons against the best, one of the
But
best
that's not a
defenses in the
monster
league,
game though.
bro. He didn't have anybody out there. He went out and beat a top 5 defense at the time. Weren't they like 4-1 when we played them or some
They
shit?
were a top 5 defense, yeah.
Yeah, and he had no weapons. Bro, we got all our weapons healthy right now and can't score more than 3 points. Daniel Jones with nobody. What did we score? 17, 20 points versus the Panthers? Daniel
Yeah.
Jones with nobody still put touchdowns on the board. Let that sink in. The whole offense healthy right now. Galladay, Saquon, and Andrew Thomas. The pillars of the offense are there. We can't score more than the field goal. Daniel Jones with nobody else on the fucking field still put up more points.
I'm not saying that Daniel Jones is bad. I'm just saying that's not a monster game. That's a
Nah,
good game
all I'm
by him.
saying is y'all don't appreciate shit. Daniel Jones do something and y'all don't give a fuck. And but when Daniel Jones do bad,
I know
y'all
you're
be the
not
first
telling
to
that to
bash
me
him.
because I was like one of the biggest DJ supporters on this
When?
platform.
When?
Go through my entire channel. Are you serious right now?
I'm just saying, it's just I'm so tired of the Daniel Jones slander. And you know what else irks me when it comes to Daniel Jones? Daniel Jones threw 24 touchdowns and 12 picks in 12 games his rookie year, and all people talked about was fumbles, and they called him a bust. That
That
sorry
brings
son
that
of a
brings
bitch,
that
Trevor
brings me to
Lawrence.
one of my one of the things I want to bring
Now
up
hold on,
because
I ain't done yet. I
I
ain't
think the
done yet.
Giants ruined this man.
That sorry son of a bitch, Trevor Lawrence, is sorry as shit, and everybody keep giving him a pass. Why Trevor Lawrence get a pass? Why
Because he
Zach
doesn't play
Wilson
in New
get
York.
passes? That shit bother me, bro. The Giants are the worst franchise in the league the last 5 years. The Jaguars are a better franchise than the Giants. Why he get a pass but Daniel Jones don't? Why Zach Wilson in the same damn stadium get a pass but Daniel Jones don't? Oh, Trevor
Because
Lawrence is
the
gonna be so
media
great.
hates the Giants.
This dude, Mac Jones, got like 16, 17 touchdowns. He's not going to sniff 24 touchdowns. And he's going to start every single fucking game. And people got the balls to say he's better than Daniel Jones. In what world? There ain't been a rookie outside of Justin Herbert to look as good as Daniel Jones the last 3 fucking seasons. But nobody want to talk about that. All
Speaking
people want
of,
to bitch about is the negatives with the Giants. People act like you know what? I give up. The Giants are the worst team in the league. We got the worst secondary. We got the worst offensive line. We got the worst defensive line. We got the worst wide receivers. We're that bad. There's no positives on the Giants because that's the way this fan base and the media talk about the Giants. Like we should just be relegated. All our players are bums. I'm done defending them because I'm tired of sounding like the crazy ass guy who don't know what the fuck he talk about. Because I think some of our players are actually pretty damn good.
so speaking of that 2019 performance, I think the Giants might have ruined this man. Because I think Jason Garrett actually ruined this man. He was a gunslinger in 2019. I'm glad you brought that up. He was taking chances in 2019. He was throwing players open in 2019. 2019 was, I think it was 2020 where he had that stat as the best deep ball thrower in the NFL. I think he threw a better deep ball in 2019 than in 2020. Going back to how much of a gunslinger he was. I think the Giants might have ruined Daniel Jones because they brought in Jason Garrett to try and fix his turnovers, and because they made him fix his, like they're making him play so safe. I don't see him throwing like receivers anymore open. I don't see him throwing them open. He's not taking the chances he did back in 2019. I want that gunslinger mentality to come back. And whoever the new offensive coordinator is, whoever's going to be working with him, I hope they bring it back because I think that's the best version of Daniel Jones you could get. Otherwise, I don't know, man. They can't turn this man into a game manager because he's not that. They can't do
Shout,
it. I think they're gonna ruin his career if they turn him into a game manager.
shout out to Peyton with wheels. Daniel Jones is superstar water boy in the NFL. I mean, look, bro. At the end of the day, shout out to Peyton Manning with wheels. I'm with Fist though. At least with Daniel Jones, we were scoring 13 points a game. Now we're scoring 8 points. That's a whole 5 points. Shout out to Daniel. He says DJ had 24 touchdowns and 25 turnovers his rookie year.
Because he was taking chances. He was a gunslinger, man. Come on now. I need him to be a gunslinger again. Honestly, I would prefer
Yeah,
that.
but don't nobody. But my whole thing is like, yo, y'all don't bring this shit up for no other quarterback. Like people bitch about Daniel Jones, but they don't bring up. They act like they don't bring these things up with other quarterbacks. Trevor Lawrence is horrible. Zach Wilson's horrible. Trey Lance is so bad they're gonna play Jimmy G with a broke thumb. They
It's
got
two
Mac
reasons.
Jones out here winning with 2 completions and shit. Like,
It's
what are we
two
talking
reasons,
about?
right? they hate like the media and fans. It's the cool thing to hate the Giants right now. One, but two, I think you might have been the one to say this. It's because he's memeable. Like he's easy to meme, if that makes sense. From the
Nah,
moment he
I
was
get
drafted, he
that.
was easy to meme. So like they just he's an easy target. You know what I mean?
But Peyton with Wills just said it's a 5 point difference, bro. That's a touchdown. The 5 point difference, that's basically a touchdown a game. Daniel Jones is worth a touchdown a game. Let that shit sink in. That was the average. That's a touchdown a game. And it's just like I said, man, I really there's no and now they want Kenny Pickett, bro. And now they're talking
I
about
would
this
be
fucking
so
Kenny
mad if we
Pickett,
draft
bro.
a quarterback. God damn.
I mean, for real, at some point, I gotta put my foot down and say I can't root for this team no more. If we draft Kenny Pickett and we go send Daniel Jones to Denver, at that point, I'm not a Giants fan no more. I'm done. I'm done. I am done with this Giants team because it's just like, yo, I'm fed up. I've had it. I've had it. It's like, yo, the media and these fans, they act like we and some of these content creators too act like the Giants are the worst fucking team on earth. And I'm like, yo, we lost our starting quarterback. We got hurt. We're not making the playoffs. Relax. The Ravens just went from the number one seed a month ago to out of the playoffs. Like, come on. Y'all act like the Giants are the only team that had a bad second half, man. What if the Ravens won without Lamar Jackson? Do they offense look better? Sure, but they still losing. A loss is a loss. It don't matter, bro. We was putting up points with Pat Shermer, Daniel Jones rookie year, and we lost. Daniel Jones threw what? 4 touchdowns versus the Jets. We lost. He threw 4 touchdowns versus Detroit. We lost. So you fast forward 2 years. Now we're just losing defensive games. A loss is a loss. I'm tired of losing.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Macaulay Psycho, broing his feelings over a trash white boy. I
By the
mean,
way,
look.
Ash said he'll be good if you send him the link. He said that.
All right, that's fine. Shout out to Peyton with wheels. Starting quarterback scores five more than backup, not a flex. What are you fucking you? Are you stupid or dumb? You know, I'm not gonna do that. I told myself, people who give me money, I'm not gonna air them out no more. I learned my lesson because I was about to bury Peyton with wheels, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm a chill on him. I'm
Bro, that's a
not.
source of income right there.
Yeah, you know, so I'm not gonna burn my own money again. So I'm gonna be nice to him. I was gonna air him out because what he just said is might have been the stupidest super chat I probably ever received. You know what I'm saying? It really might be the dumbest super chat I've ever seen in my life. So, but I'm gonna let him live. I'm gonna let him live. I'm not even gonna respond to that stupid shit. But
But speaking of somebody that could fix him, like I was saying, or not fix him, getting back to where he was, that gunslinger, that brings me back to Harbaugh, man. Jim Harbaugh was a quarterback. Jim Harbaugh, he fixed San Francisco in the 2010s. He fixed Michigan right now. I'm telling you, if it is true, the Giants, they need to do everything in their power to get this man in the building.
I mean, as long as Joe Judge is here, we're fucked on offense. That's just that. As long as Joe Judge is here, we're fucked on offense. There's no way around that. As
Wait, hold
long
up.
as
So do you
Joe
want to
Judge
keep
is
him or
here.
not then, Judge?
If it was up to me, if I was a general manager, I'd fire Joe Judge. I'm just saying, don't. I'm just saying, I understand why he's coming back because realistically speaking, he doesn't deserve to lose his job. But I'd fire him.
I agree with you, and another reason I'd probably get rid of him is because I want a clean slate. Like I know we're probably not gonna get the clean slate from the medical and training staff, like you were saying, but at least just give me like a new head coach and a new GM, so they're on the same timeline.
But at that point, then you get rid of Danny Tudor.
Nah, Daniel. I think it would be very stupid to get rid of Daniel.
Shout out to Peyton with wheels. Average team loses 10 to 12 points in production. Bro, you're fucking yo, you know what? I'm not gonna do it. I'm just saying I'm actually just gonna ignore him. I'm gonna ignore him. Because I'm gonna ignore him. I'm not gonna do it. I'm tempted. I'm tempted. I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna ignore him. Cause you know what I'm saying? Cause like what happens is like when I spaz on them, I look like the bad guy. But he sounds fucking stupid. That this super chat he just sent me dumber than the other one. Like the more he talks about this, the dumber he fucking sounds. But what up, Ash?
You
Ashton,
there,
you
Ash?
there? He probably
Hold
getting
up.
his mic right.
I was about to say, wait, take off the super chat. Is he muted or something? Because we could probably see the mute thing.
Nah, he ain't muted.
All right, cool, cool. Yeah. Other than
Yo.
Harbaugh, though, other than
Yo,
you could hear. Okay, go ahead, bro.
Oh, okay. I had to unplug my mic. I just wanted to, come in. Thank you for the invite. I ain't know. You sound like you was kind of stressed.
nah, I ain't stressed. I'm chilling. Cause the minute this stream is over, I'm about to eat this fucking sausage and pepper sandwich I got from Mario's Pizza, and I'm about to fucking watch Suicide Squad because I ain't seen that shit yet.
Oh, the
Uh,
one from HBO Max. Yeah, that was a good movie.
Yeah, the one with the John Cena in it, because he got the TV show coming on.
I'm
Peacemaker.
Yo, listen. That movie was hilarious, but at the same time, really good. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so I'm gonna watch that, and then yeah, now I'm not like I'm just having a conversation. Y'all know when I'm mad. When I'm mad, I start. If I was mad, I probably would have. I really would have buried Peyton Manning with wheels 10 feet deep if I was mad. I really wouldn't have fucking cared.
Ash, you gotta
If
remember,
I
bro.
was mad, I
YouTube ain't a
wouldn't have
rate.
fucking cared.
Ash, you gotta remember, YouTube ain't a real place, bro. When the stream ends, like you just go about.
Yeah,
oh
that's
yeah,
what I'm saying.
yeah,
Like sometimes they forget. Like I'm like, yo, like soon as this stream is over, I turn Fist Vegas off and I go about my
yeah.
merry way. That's a fact, man.
Nah,
Like
you was
yo,
like when you said I was watching the stream. You said you was like, and now they want Kenny Pitt. That shit had me dying. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like this nigga stressed.
nah, though, because sometimes it's like, yo, like this might be the dumbest fan base on earth. Like the Giants fan, and it's New Yorkers. It's not necessarily Giants fans. It's New Yorkers. New York fans are stupid. The Yankees were like 12, 15 games above 500, and people were crying about them like they were the worst team on earth. The Knicks are a 500 basketball club right now, and you would think they had 5 wins. The way people crying about the Knicks. And I'm
Mhm.
just like, New Yorkers are just so damn impatient and just so just annoying. Like, yo, if something don't work, they want to blow it up and start from scratch. How can you build if you continue to destroy? And that was my whole point with the GM search. I'm like, yo, I get it. Y'all want a brand new GM who's getting like, yo, but y'all gotta understand that brand new GM is gonna get rid of all of Gettleman's players, and we're gonna start from scratch, and we're gonna be 3 years away again. We're gonna be 3 years away again. That's what's gonna happen. So
That's
it's like, come on, bro. Like everybody just wants to blow shit up, and then I want to win. I don't want to have to wait 3 years to talk shit.
that's why I was like, if you get a new GM, I was one of the people that was saying, even though I'm not a fan of uh Judge and I'm not a fan of Gettleman, I was saying if you do bring back Judge for another year, you might as well just keep Gettleman, right? But
Yeah,
if
yeah.
you're bringing, like they said, they're forcing Gettleman to retire Sunday night, right? So if you're getting a new GM, which we all know they're doing, and if you're getting an outside GM, you might as well just fire Judge, because
Exactly.
then what happens next year when if Judge falls flat on his face, and then now you gotta have to force the
Starting
GM
over from
to get
scratch.
a coach, right? And now we're gonna fall into that same cycle. We're gonna be right back where we were with Pat Shermer and Gettleman, right? So that's why I was just like, and the people who were like promote Kevin Abrams, I'm just like, you might as well just keep Gettleman because they're basically
Kevin
the same.
Abrams ain't even a GM. He's just a cap guy. He's good with contracts.
He,
Like
he was
promoting Kevin Abrams doesn't do anything.
He's Gettleman's right hand man. They're basically the same guy, but Kevin Abrams just the same guy as Gettleman, but just without the general manager aspect of it. So you might as well just keep Abrams. Not Abrams. Gettleman.
Before I get to Corey, I still can't believe fucking Peyton with Wheels said that stupid ass shit. Oh yeah, most quarterbacks are worth 10 to 12 points in the NFL. Shut the fuck up. This guy Aaron Rodgers gets hurt versus the Chiefs. He moves the line by like 4 fucking points, bro. The fuck is wrong with this dude, bro? Lamar Jackson get hurt. He moved the line by like 3 points, bro. 10 to 12 points. I ain't never seen a quarterback a day in my fucking life get injured and a Vegas line move 10 to 12 points. That's the dumbest super chat I've ever seen in my life. The most I've ever seen a line move when a quarterback got hurt was like a touchdown. And I think that was when Aaron Rodgers, that was like 7 years ago, Aaron Rodgers got hurt. The line moved by a touchdown. And it's just like, oh my gosh. I just, it's irking me how stupid that super chat was. No player in the entire, Tom Brady could tear his ACL tomorrow and the Tampa Bay line won't move more than 4 or 5 points. It won't. He's talking 10 to 12 points. What the fuck is wrong with him? He should slap himself. He should, for real. He should put some alcohol on his palm.
Oh, he going in, bro. He going in.
You stupid piece of shit fuck. For real. Slap yourself. I mean, damn. Bro, some fucking common sense, man. Don't give me the money. Go take that money and go see a fucking doctor so you can stop being so fucking stupid. Asshole. All right. My bad. Yo, Peyton Manning with Wheels. I love you too, baby. I didn't mean that, okay? We kid because we love, okay? Okay, we kid because we love. That
if you've been watching his channel for a while, it's like when he had that Odell video where he like, I remember you went into Odell, but at the end you were like, Odell's still family though.
Yeah, we still family. Okay, Peyton Manning with Wheels, we're still family. All right, you might be a stupid, ignorant, not knowing anything about nothing motherfucker, but I still love you. Okay? You know what I'm saying? I might give you my ass to kiss and I might tell you to lick whatever come out of my cock, but I still love you. Okay?
Hey,
I still love you. If I ever saw you in person, I might throw you in front of a moving fucking bus. But I still love you.
What the fuck?
Okay? I love you. We're friends. You're my buddy. Okay? Now, moving on to Corey.
Just because you love him don't mean you gotta like him.
Yeah, there you go. You know what I'm saying? Love is more powerful than liking anyway. I'd rather be loved than liked. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Corey, though.
Yo, this new super chat got me dying, bro, when you get to it.
Corey says, New Yorkers don't deserve a good team. Fuck your Philly team. Fuck your LA team. Corey, fuck everybody you root for, bro. For real. Yo, bro, Eli said Hub got to give a disclaimer.
Bro, this one had me dying because this was right after you finished going in, bro.
Shout out to Tate, no making music. He says, did I come at the wrong time? Nah, you good. You good. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? I can't hold my bad guy in no more. I've tried for so long not to be the bad guy. I've tried. But you know what I've realized over the past year or so that I've tried to be a nice guy? You know what I've realized? I still get treated like the bad guy. I can't escape my reputation. So if y'all gonna treat me like the bad guy, I might as well just be the bad guy. I'm way more comfortable being an asshole than I ever was trying to be nice to people. I just am.
Nah, it's like the Green Goblin.
Yeah.
William Dafoe.
Yeah,
Willem,
man.
bro. Willem. Stop saying William.
What? Same fucking shit.
All right, Ashley, you got it.
Hub, see,
hey, 8 children. Okay,
bro,
play
you
nice.
see, I
Play
came in
I-
on some bonding time, and Hub got to try me.
All right, play nice. Go back to your respective corners, okay? Shout out to Corey. By the way, what you think of the rapper 2021? I'm still shocked he ain't talk about K Michelle pussy still stinking. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like,
Oh
yo,
my God, what?
Uncle Murder talk about her box stinking for like 5 years, but nah, the rapper 2021 was fired though. It was. It was. Shout out to Uncle Murder, man. I had a question to ask you about the Giants though. So
Go ahead.
here's my question to y'all with the Giants. All right, let's just all things being equal here. If 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 we get a right tackle, right? If we get a guard or a center, my question is this: does it matter where they were picked? Because I'm on the type of time we should just take Linderbaum with the 5th pick. Because he's like he might be the Quentin Nelson in the draft. Maybe because I don't think we're gonna get Evan Neal. And I'm just to a point where like maybe we should just get Linderbaum with the 5th and then take the best remaining right tackle with the 8th pick. How do y'all feel about that?
So my thing is, I don't care where they're picked. Like I was saying earlier, unfortunately, we can't draft good linemen past the first round. It seems so. I just want them both to be in the first. I don't know. It doesn't matter if Linderbaum is with the 8th or with the other one. 5th or 8th doesn't matter. I will say though, let's not forget centers be dropping in drafts. It was last year's draft or the year before with Creed Humphrey. He was the best center in the class. Did he drop all the way to the end of the first, or like even into the second? And then the year before that, Cesar Ruiz out of Michigan was the best center in that class. He ended up going to the second round. Like, if Evan Neal is there, I'm taking. Actually, no, I probably still might take Linderbaum because there's this dude, Akeem. I can't pronounce his last name, man, but I
Yeah, I
think
know
Ash
you
knows his
talking
name.
about somebody
Yeah.
told me about him on Twitter.
Yeah, I'm like,
Tijuana.
yeah, Akeem Awadu. I'm like, if Neal is not there, then yeah, take Linderbaum and then take Akeem with the 8th pick.
See, but the thing is, all right, because the Bears want to win games and the Jets can't stop Tom Brady with 10 seconds left, whatever. Basically what I'm saying is like, all right, how do I say this? First of all, I was right. Everybody go slam your head into the wall until it bleeds, okay? Because I was right once again. So y'all not getting my YouTube check. So for all y'all who thought y'all was gonna spend Fist Vegas money, go fuck yourselves. I told y'all a year ago, by the end of the season, heading into the draft, ESPN was gonna create about at least two to four quarterbacks that were gonna be can't miss prospects. We're already hearing about this Malik kid. We're already hearing about this Pickett kid. It's already starting. So for all you people who thought that the Lions and the Texans weren't going to take quarterbacks because, oh no, this is a weak quarterback draft, shut up. By the time the draft comes around, the Texans and the Lions will be talking about Pickett and talking about the other guy, and that's just that. So 2 of the top 5 are going to be quarterbacks, right? We can agree on that. Correct?
I think Pickett goes to Detroit.
And
I
I think Detroit. I
taking
think
a
Detroit
quarterback.
takes a quarterback, and then I think the 2 edges go, which is unfortunate because I really want one of those edges.
But are we sure though? Okay, and this is why I want to have this conversation. I got 2 quarterbacks going top 5, and I know the Jaguars are taking a tackle. They have to take a tackle. So that's 3 of the top 5, right? So let's just say Evan Neal, Pickett, and who's the other quarterback?
Malik Willis.
Yeah, Willis, that guy, Malik Willis. So those are 2 of the top 3. Now my question to y'all is: the Giants have the 5th pick, which means that Hutchinson and Thibodeau, one of them will be there at 5. Are we going Linderbaum or are we going edge rusher?
I'm telling you right now,
hell no.
if either of those edges are there, I'm taking them.
Hell no. You're taking an edge rusher.
One of them is going to be there.
Listen, if
Linderbaum
any of
is
them
gonna
are
be there at 8. Linderbaum is going
That's what
top
I was
10.
saying, bro.
But
Centers drop. They be dropping.
I'll say this though. I'll say this. Linderbaum is going top 10. I'll say that right now.
But I'm gonna say
Linder,
this though, yeah. If any of them are there, bro, you're taking the edge. Those dudes, in my opinion, are the best in the class. 1 and 2, right there. They're the
yeah.
best
Now,
people in the class.
you was talking spicy about you was spitting vitriol towards this offensive line about 30 minutes ago. You willing to pass up on a lineman and take an edge rusher?
Oh, if it's one of them, 100%,
How you
100%.
feeling, Ash?
So I'll say this. I did a stream today, and I kind of talked about this, and I was talking about this on Hub Stream this past week. The fact that we are forced into thinking, and we have no
Yo,
For
Ash
the
cut out.
record,
offensive lineman or some free agency offensive lineman is disgusting.
Ash, you cut out, by the way.
Like
so you're gonna need to restart your
it's
entire
disgusting
statement.
that we really have to take 2 offensive linemen with these 2 top 10 picks. Now, when I say that, with that second first round pick, I'm taking a tackle with that second first round pick, and then I'm gonna take either an interior offensive lineman in the second. That's just me. And if we can't get an interior offensive lineman in the second, then I don't know what else to say. But for all y'all that really think that y'all wanna pick a lineman over a edge that can be generational, are y'all fucking excuse my
it's
language?
that
Are
bad
y'all
though.
serious?
It's that bad though. Our line is justified. Listen, our line is bad enough. Like I got I see the chat is kind of like going in on the offensive line right now. Look, I'm like, what's my man name? Razul the Great. I'm on his side. At this point, just fix the fucking line. I get Thibodeau and Hutchinson are all world guys, but damn it, we can't. We get stops. We don't score. I'm sorry.
Yo, listen, I won't be
We
mad.
gotta
I
fix the
won't be
line
mad.
by any means, bro. I'm sorry.
I won't be mad
But
because if we
listen,
spend those 2 first-round picks on the line, we probably got 2 of the best linemen in the entire draft. I'm happy.
yeah,
But
but
all I'm gonna say is Aiden Hutchinson is gonna be like the goddamn JJ Watt of the next the next 10 years,
God
bro. That's all I'm
damn,
saying.
bro.
That's all
Like,
I'm
are
saying.
y'all serious? Y'all
JJ Watt's that man's gonna be JJ Watt, bro.
know
And
when
I'm
the
talking
edge
about
is
JJ Watt
like
before the injuries.
this is basic, bro. This is basic football knowledge, bro. Like when you have an edge that high, like a Myles Garrett, like a Chase Young that's projected that high, like a JJ Watt, like a fucking
Hey Ash,
Nick
can I stop you
Bosa.
for a second?
Nick
Let me ask you
Bosa,
a
Joey
question.
Bosa.
Let
Oh,
me
go
ask you a
ahead.
question, Ash. Who would you ever have, Chase Young and Andrew Thomas?
Andrew Thomas all day.
Yeah,
I ain't
I'm
changing
about
my
to say.
answer.
I mean,
Andrew Thomas is my boy.
All right, I'm not. I mean, let's be Chase Young did get hurt. I'm not saying that I'd rather have Andrew.
like some bullshit before he got hurt.
I'd rather have Andrew Thomas, but we're not gonna act like Chase Young ain't get hurt, right?
Okay, first of all, Ash, let me stop you right there. Cause Fist tried to trap you, all right? He activated his trap card. He was trying to send you to the Shadow Realm.
Exactly.
All right, let me save you real quick. This man was trying to banish you in Yu-Gi-Oh style, all right? It was a trick question because Andrew Thomas is and was always a better player than Chase Young. In this case, Aiden Hutchinson is a better player than Evan Neal. That's all I'm gonna say.
Bro.
That's all
Aiden
I'm gonna
Hutchinson.
say.
Oh my! I just
Because y'all
can't
know
get
me,
some
bro.
of these
I'm the
people in
biggest
the
Andrew
chat.
Thomas fan.
Y'all realize David Ajabo is nothing without Aiden Hutchinson?
David Ajabo is not getting drafted if Aiden Hutchinson didn't
Stop
play,
the
bro.
bullshit,
Wait a
bro.
minute, hold on. Who was that Georgia linebacker that people kept saying we should get? Oh my goodness, middle linebacker.
Nakobe Dean.
Yeah. It was like there was some inside backer.
Nah, he's a dog.
Like, we need to put him next to Blake Martinez next year.
He's a dog. I'll say this. It really disgusts because I would love for our offensive line to be shored up and we could get somebody like Kyle Hamilton and not think twice about it. Right? We could get
Hold on, real quick before you finish that. Hey, yo, Corey. Shout out to Corey. Corey says y'all need to draft a quarterback. No, the Eagles need Kenny Pickett more than the Giants. Okay, Corey? Your Eagles need Kenny Pickett more than we do. All right, worry about your team. Don't worry about mine. Okay, worry about your sorry Eagles getting blown out in the first round by the Cowboys or some shit. All right, worry about that.
Yeah.
Listen,
Yeah, go ahead,
Ash, real
Finish
quick,
the
I just
thought.
want to say before you continue, Ash, listen, the dream for me would be to get one of those edges and alignment and then interior in the second round. But I think what's gonna happen, and I have no problem with it because we're gonna be shoring up the line, is 2 linemen in the first, and then I think we should go linebacker in the third. That's just me. I mean, in the
What do y'all
second, my
mean
bad.
we don't have that type of money? This dude's gonna be on his rookie deal. What are y'all
Who?
talking about?
What are you talking about? Who?
James said TJ Watt, we don't have that kind of money. Plus, he has listed a step us. What? I don't get that.
Is
I'm
he
just
talking
saying.
about signing TJ Watt?
I don't know. I don't.
Look, hold on. Here's what I'm gonna say. All right, so check this out. Y'all keep talking about TJ Watt, but all I'm gonna say is this: the Giants are gonna it's gonna come down to Thibodeau because Hutchinson seems to be the one getting all the publicity right now, right? So let's just say one of those edge rushers go before because 2 quarterbacks are getting drafted, bro. The Lions and Texans are taking QBs. I'm not even gonna entertain people telling me they're not. The Jaguars are probably going to take Evan Neal. They got to protect Trevor Lawrence, right? Or they take Hutchinson. Let's say they take Hutchinson, right? The Giants at that point are literally going to have are going to have to pick between Evan Neal and Thibodeau. We're gonna get one of those guys. That's all
Or
I'm
Aiden
saying.
Hutchinson, because a lot of
Or
people,
Aiden Hutchinson, yes.
yeah, a lot of people have Thibodeau as their edge one. But my thing, the only way I can see the Texans taking a quarterback because they are bringing back the coach David Culley. Um, they are bringing him back for another year, so I could see them taking a quarterback. But then again, Houston and their owners, I don't know if they'll take Willis just because how they get down. Right now,
They racist, bro. Just say it.
the only way I could see the quarterback getting taken, like a second one, is if Jacksonville, like if team trades up for Jacksonville, like if Jacksonville feels like they could trade out and get a tackle, or if they just take Evan Neal with the first overall pick, and then Detroit. I think Detroit. I've always thought Detroit would take Pickett, and then, like if you said, if Houston takes a quarterback, and then who we have the Jets. I mean, I feel no. Well, no, the Jets are above us, so I think the Jets take a edge as well. But I'm not sure. But
So, but
if Hutchinson or Thibodeau was there, both of them are goons. Both of them ain't no joke. I'm taking an edge first.
Yeah.
It's not a debate. Sorry.
shout
And
out
then
to Corey.
Oh, go ahead.
And
Sorry.
yeah.
Corey says we in the postseason with a rookie quarterback. Man, what? Okay, that's fine. You want a cookie?
I'm sorry. Listen, Fisk. ESPN builds up these quarterbacks doesn't take away from the fact that they're bad quarterbacks, bro. These quarterbacks are not gonna do anything.
Oh no, I
If
didn't
you
say they
really
were
want
good.
a
No,
I
I
just
quarterback,
think
said that
no, no,
I
no.
just
That's
said
what I'm
that.
saying.
Yeah.
ESPN built them up, but they're still not good
I'm gonna
quarterbacks
say
in my
this.
opinion. You want a quarterback for anybody that really wants a quarterback? Look at 2023. Don't look
No,
at
I'm gonna say
2022.
this. I'm gonna say this. If these quarterbacks fall, this quarterback class, some of these quarterbacks gonna surprise a lot of people.
Yeah, if they fall, because then
If
they'd be
they
going to
fall,
good teams.
yeah, that's what I'm.
You know,
If
they're
they
going to
go to,
teams with
if
preparation.
they fall, if Malik Willis falls to Sean Payton or Mike Tomlin with the Eagles, I feel like there's some of these quarterbacks are gonna surprise you just because they're on good teams. They don't have to worry about overcoming adversity, right? And I feel like they'll just be ready to ball out and play
Yeah,
to their strengths.
but
That's my thing.
we only talk about 2. We don't even know who the random Josh Allen Carson Wentz nigga is yet. Because there's always that third guy from the small school that just comes out of the fucking blue.
Isn't that Malik Willis? Isn't he from Liberty, the small school?
Nah, but he's already being hyped up. Don't talk about the random guy who just has the mean ass combine that goes in the
It's
top
probably
5.
gonna be Bailey Zapp because he did break the single
What kind of
season.
name? Yo, say that name again, bro.
Bailey Zapp or Zapp or whatever.
Bailey?
Bro, he broke
Bailey like the drink?
he broke the single season like passing record like for quarterbacks in college football, And then, they all are at the Senior Bowl, so he'll probably impress at the Senior Bowl and he'll do some damage.
Every year there's a Daniel Jones, because Daniel Jones is the random guy who came out of from the small school too. There's a Daniel Jones, Josh Allen, Trey Lance,
Zach Wilson.
Wentz. Who else?
Zach Wilson.
Zach Wilson. He was from that small school.
There's always these random quarterbacks that have a mean ass combine and go higher than they should. So,
I knew about Trey Lance before Zach Wilson. Zach Wilson was really the one that came out of nowhere.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like these quarterbacks, bro, they will talk themselves. These teams are going to, between ESPN and teams just being desperate, they're going to talk themselves into quarterbacks. They just are. It's what they do. My only concern, like I told y'all, is just I don't even want to be like, I'm going to be live streaming the draft, but I'm going to be honest with you. I don't even want to look at it. Like that first pick at number 5, where we're going to have like Thibodeau or Hutchinson on the board, and then like we might have a tackle there. I don't want to look at the TV. I'm gonna mute the TV. I'm gonna turn and look at the wall, and then I'm just gonna like, I can't watch, because it's like at that point I don't know what to do. It's like our offensive line is so bad. I just want to fix it, but at the same time, we're the Giants. We deserve an edge rusher. We're the fucking Giants. Like,
nah, bro.
I don't know.
I'm telling you right now, bro. If we take Kayvon Thibodeau and then Akeem with the last name I can't pronounce, in the second round, there's going to be a good center there, bro. Centers be dropping. It won't be Tyler Linderbaum. It won't be the best center in the class, but it's going to be a good center.
It doesn't have
you're
to
gonna
be the best
happy,
center
bro.
in the class if we coach them up right. And
that's what I'm saying.
That's what I was saying earlier, though, right? With the Giants, for some reason, we can't coach them up right. So I'm going to hope that changes with whatever offensive coordinator we hire.
I wish John Mara could just get out of his way, because there like a report came out by Ralph Vaciano, or however he says his last name. He said that we're going to retain Judge, basically, and Gettleman's going to retire, and we're going to look. The Judge is going to. They're going to have Judge help look for that, and that kind of like made me mad, because that just basically told me that you didn't even reach out to Jim Harbaugh. You didn't even reach out to him.
But they just told you who our next GM is, though. Our next GM is either going to be Scott Pioli or it's going to be Dorsey. There is going to be somebody who will work with Judge. That's all. That's all. He basically.
Wait, why would Dorsey work with Judge?
Because Dorsey, if you look at it, Dorsey normally goes to teams who already have head coaches. Like when he went to Cleveland, Hugh Jackson was already there. When he went to Kansas City, Andy Reid was there. So it's like Dorsey, it wouldn't be the first time Dorsey goes into a situation where, there's already a coach. But I'm just saying, fellas, we're gonna be pissed either way draft night. If we take the best tackle with 5, we're gonna be mad if we pass on the edge rusher. If we take the best edge rusher, you're gonna have the hog molly section of the fan base breaking shit in their rooms because we didn't fix the offensive line. So one way or the other, there's gonna be drama with the 5th pick.
Here's the thing.
If you're mad that we took Aiden Hutchinson over a tackle,
sign off.
Lineman,
log off. Just log off.
I swear to God, bro. Just stop. Like, don't even
get away from your computer. But Ash, I'll say this, and Fisk, nobody should be mad if our first 3 picks are this, and it doesn't matter the order. If our first 3 picks are 2 tackles and an edge, no matter what order they're in, everybody should be happy.
If
those should be our first 3 picks.
or Aiden Hutchinson is on the board and we select 2 offensive linemen, I'm raging. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. If Aiden Hutchinson is on the board and we take an offensive lineman, I will rage.
But can you be mad, Ash? As bad as this line is, it's justifiable, though.
I can be mad as hell.
It's justifiable, though.
We are the New York
I can't believe
Giants.
Fisk is on the offensive line thing right now, bro. This feels weird.
Bro. I'm tired of scoring 3. I'm just
You're right, bro. You're right. You're right.
Listen, Fisk. We are the New York Giants. Lawrence Taylor, Carl Banks, Justin Tuck, Michael Strahan, O.C. Umenyiora. Jason Pierre-Paul.
I get
Aziz
it.
Ojolari and Aiden.
Listen, bro. By the way, listen,
y'all
y'all know I love Andrew Thomas and Aziz. I feel like one thing we're overlooking is that Aziz has like 8 or 9 sacks on the season as a rookie, bro. Nobody's talking about that.
because we on a
because we're the Giants, so
we on
people
a trash team.
That man's putting in work, bro, and he's still only like 21. He's young. He could develop more in his game, and he could develop more physically. I can't wait to see what he does next year.
Like, good lord!
But you know what though? You know why this conversation is irrelevant? What if we get a tackle or something in free agency?
That's what
So it's like this conversation is hard to have until free agency comes around. It's hard because I know the new general manager is going to clean house with a lot of our big contracts. So we're probably going to end up with like 35, 40 million in cap space. Because I think they'll get rid of Bradbury, they'll get rid of Blake Martinez. Shepard's not coming back. Ingram's not coming back. They're going to get rid of man players. So it's like, I don't think Logan Ryan comes back either.
In my opinion, they need to get rid of Logan and Jabril. I like you, Jabril, but you got to go.
Jabril's another one, yeah.
Xavier McKinney is the future, and at least for 1 year, if we don't replace the safety immediately, I'm fine with Julian Love for 1 year, up there.
Kush. Who's that? What was it you? Was it? I don't know if it was us or if it was. No, it was Diggy. I think it was Diggy who responded to my tweet. I said, yeah, if the Giants take that safety. No, it was oh my goodness, who's the Nate? Yeah, it was Nate. Nate responded to me on Twitter about the safety. They have the Giants taking some safety at 5. I don't remember his name, but we're projected to take some safety at 5. And I said, bro, we take a safety at 5. I promise you, I'm done rooting for this team. I'll kill the channel.
Yeah, I wouldn't take a safety, bro.
If we take a safety at 5, I don't know who his name was, but there's allegedly some like can't miss safety, and experts have the Giants taking this safety at 5. I'm done with the team.
Yeah.
I just won't have a football.
I'm telling
team
you, roll with X, he's the future, and roll with Love for just 1 year, bro. It's not gonna be terrible with Love for just 1 year.
We can't afford to take a safety. If our offensive line,
that's the guy, Kyle Hamilton. I don't know if y'all know about him, but that's the guy they have us.
Yeah, we know about him. Yeah.
If our offensive line was good enough, I would have been all for Kyle Hamilton, but we just can't afford to take him. Just because. Just can't afford.
Did y'all not learn from LaRon Landry, bro? People don't need to be taking safeties in the top 5, bro. It don't work out, bro. It just don't. Like if we take Kyle Hamilton, bro, I'm done with the team. He better be Brian Dawkins day fucking 1, or I'm done with the team. Day 1, I better see a hit stick fumble and 2 picks. Day 1. Day 1. There's no way, bro. He better be Ronnie Lott. He better be fucking healthy Bob Sanders. He better be some shit. Like, he better be glowing on the fucking field at that point. He better be glowing Super Saiyan blue. All right, from day 1, if we take a safety with the 5th pick, bro. He better be Sean Taylor or something. But, like, we got to get.
Saying is it better not happen, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Nah, bro, bro, I might pass out on stream. I gotta be like, yo, what the fuck, Fisco?
That better not happen. Safety is like the last thing, and like I said, rolling with Julian Love for 1 year is not bad. If you really don't want that, take somebody else in like the 4th or 5th or something. We got a whole bunch of picks, man.
Yeah, I'm about to say Jamal Adams. Like, come on, bro. Like Jamal Adams, they traded Jamal Adams 2 first-rounders for Jamal Adams. So what the hell has he done, bro? Nah, we can't. No safety should go in the top 5. It's not justifiable, bro. It's not. It's just not. Unless he could play corner like Antrell Roll, something like that, then okay, fine. If he's a hybrid like Antrell Roll, okay, I get it. But a pure safety in the top 5, even
I think he is though. Well, in college he is, but yeah, we can't afford to take a safety.
Listen, just don't take a safety, bro. Why are we talking about this? Don't take a safety.
Because that's what PFF, who allegedly smarter than everybody on the planet. PFF.
When has PFF ever been right about the Giants draft, bro? Somebody tell me. You listen to me. Do you hear me, chat? I've been pretty damn right about the Giants draft over the past 2 and 3 years, man. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yo, look,
All right, Hub. All right,
let
all right.
Hamilton be a 6'4" Ed Reed somewhere else, bro. Let him be, not for the Giants. I'm
He
sorry.
probably gonna get picked by the Jets.
Yo, yo, Eli. The thought of a safety at 5 got my man Kush like red beam in the computer screen right now. It really do.
Bro, if we take a safety at 5, I might not upload for like until the season starts. I'm not gonna kid
Yo.
you, bro.
Yo, we gonna break Twitter.
I'm gonna go on hiatus, bro.
Yo, if the Giants draft a safety, if I'm telling you, that'll put Saquon at 2 to shame. That'll be way worse than Saquon at 2. That'll be way worse. Because even though Saquon at 2 was a stupid pick, most of the fan base was still excited to get him. Even though it was a dumb pick, most of the
But
fan
remember,
base
Saquon was still one of the best players overall in the draft. Like, he was top 3.
I mean, well, shit, they talking about Kyle Hamilton. Like, they already compare him to
There's
Ed
no
Reed
way
and
a
shit.
safety is a top 3 player in the class. You have Aiden Hutchinson, Kayvon Thibodeau. You have all the offensive tackles. You got Tyler Lindenbaum. That man's probably number 16. Why would you take him at 5?
Oh, yo, go talk to PFF, bro. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you, bro. I don't know what to tell you.
Listen, all I'm saying is, if they pass up on Aiden Hutchinson, okay, my Thibodeau, I don't give a hell. I don't give a damn what anybody gotta say. I just believe.
If they what? I didn't hear you. They pass up on Hutchinson for who?
If they pass up on Kayvon for anybody, I don't give a damn.
Okay. Yeah.
If they pass up on Kayvon Thibodeau or Aiden Hutchinson for anybody, it's a problem.
I mean, I agree on principle with Ash, but bro,
Yeah, I'm gonna be with Fisk here.
Bro. Offensive line is
I'm
like
gonna be with Fisk here.
It's justifiable. I get it. Under normal circumstances, you take the edge rusher, but our offensive line, we need to fix this shit. I'm tired of this shit. We need to fix this offensive line.
I'm gonna keep it short and sweet with Ash because you requested it, Fisk. But see me after the stream, Ash. 1, but 2.
My goodness.
Yes, I do want to take an edge if it's there. That's what I've been saying all night. This man acting dumb, bro. But in number 3, if we do take offensive line over it, it's understandable, bro. It is justifiable. I'm gonna be angry, but at the same time, I'm gonna be like, this line is trash.
Anything that fixed the offensive line, you know, one of my favorite movies is The Mummy, right? And the first Mummy, after Imhotep gets resurrected and shit, he's sucking people alive or whatever, right? They get stuck in this museum. And inside the museum, they had the war leader and like the leader of the museum, whatever the fuck. But Brendan Fraser says, so you're going to risk the lives of millions of people just to kill one mummy? And they said, to get rid of this problem, let me think. Yes. It is like, that's how I feel about the Giants. So you're going to risk passing on a Hall of Fame edge rusher to get rid of this offensive line problem? Yes. It's worth it.
I'm just gonna be mad.
I'm
just gonna be mad at this franchise. I'm not gonna lie. If we do that, I might renounce my Giants fandom.
Well, hold on. Here's the thing, Ash. Here's what I want you to understand. You're not getting it. We have one of the 5 best left tackles on the planet. And could you imagine if we got the equivalent of Andrew
Wait, real quick,
Thomas
Fizz,
at
correct
right
yourself.
tackle?
Andrew Thomas is the best left tackle on the planet.
He ain't better than Trent Williams.
He's better than Trent Williams. I'm sorry.
think
That
he
man
better
didn't
than
let up a
Trent?
single sack. He didn't let up a sack for like the first month of his sophomore year, bro.
Bro, Trent Williams is the best, bro. He's been playing the best.
Trent
out of
Williams
10
wishes he
players.
could be Andrew Thomas.
You know what? I'm never gonna disagree with somebody bigging up a Giant. You got it, Hub. We got the best left tackle on the planet. I'm not gonna disagree with that. I'm finally not alone. At worst, he's second. Okay, at worst, he's second. Could you imagine if we had the equivalent of Andrew Thomas on both sides? Then we're the Saints at that point. At that point, we're the Saints with with Ramchick and Armstead. At that point, with the Saints.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. Like we already have Andrew Thomas. If we have another elite tackle on the right side, bro, we can't. At that point, I'm like, I'm banishing Daniel Jones, Saquon Galladay. I'm sending them to the shadow realm if they suck at 2022. If we have like two elite tackles, there's no excuse. It just figure this shit out of that.
I was about to say
Figure it out.
that's another great point. Yo, if we fix the line, let's just forget Ash real quick. Let's forget about the edge rushers, right? They went in the top five. The edge rushers went in the top five. We spent our 2 first-round picks on offensive linemen. Another reason it's really smart to do that. There's no more excuses for Daniel Jones if he fails. There's no more excuses for Saquon if he fails. Just the entire offense in general. Like they better succeed with two great tackles and what's supposed to be a great center. Like that's enough for the
Yeah.
line.
Yeah, at that point, man, like we're literally the Saints at that point. Because remember, the Saints had they had the guy who retired. I forgot his name, but they had like a Pro Bowl center, 2 Pro Bowl tackles. They had like mad shit on the offensive line. And I'm like, we could be that, or we could be what the Cowboys had. The Cowboys had Tyron, Frederick, and the guard Zach Martin. You know what I'm saying? We got 3 stud linemen, bro. Think about that. 3 stud offensive linemen. We have Tony, we got Galladay, bro. We got Saquon, we got Daniel Jones. We don't need no more skill position play. Well, we need a tight end move. We can get that in the 5th round, whatever. But we need to fix the offensive line. We're never gonna see the full potential of this offense until the offensive line is fixed. And then we can be like, yo, I can't wait to see what, I don't know, Joe Brady or Gary Kubiak's son or whoever the fuck we hire as the offensive coordinator. Like, then we get to see what they can really do if we have a real offensive line. So to
Now,
answer your question, Ash, passing on Thibodeau or Hutchinson to get a tackle is justifiable. Yes.
now let me ask you this, because I saw this in the chat. So how many games are you giving Daniel Jones left? James Hollister said it. How many games would you give Daniel Jones next year to prove like if he is like that dude?
Well, he's already proved to me he's that dude. So y'all are more. It's more about what y'all think. Daniel Jones ain't really don't have nothing to prove to me. It's y'all who think he has something to prove. Daniel Jones, I'm even more of a bigger Daniel Jones fan now after seeing what we look like without him than I was beforehand. Now I'm sold on Daniel Jones. He has nothing left to prove to me. I've seen this kid take it up a notch when he has to. And I've seen him make nothing out of something. He's fine in my book. He
Real
ain't got
quick
nothing to
to
prove to me.
Coffins. I agree with you. We do need depth, but that's why I was saying you draft O lineman past the 1st round as well to get that depth, and hopefully we retain a couple dudes from this year. But
And
yeah,
by the way, we're gonna give him the 5th-year option. So all you people out there saying we shouldn't give Daniel, no, we're giving Daniel Jones his 5th-year option, so y'all can float that shit.
yo Ash, are you there, bro?
But
Yo,
why?
why
This man,
is
this man.
Daniel Jones the only quarterback that y'all bitch about when he lose? Yo, don't nobody say nothing about these other quarterbacks losing their asses off. It's only Daniel Jones, man. It's only him. Don't nobody complain about Trevor Lawrence, Zach Wilson. How many games has Justin Fields ass won? All them wins came from Andy Dalton. How many games has Justin Fields won? You know, like, come on, bro. I'm trying to understand this. Like, y'all complain about Daniel Jones. This is ridiculous.
Speaking of Justin Fields, aren't you a big Justin Fields fan, Ash? How you feel about this man's rookie year? He ain't having a good rookie year, man.
I feel the same about Daniel Jones, and I didn't respond because I was checking on something. My dog fucking crying and shit. But I feel the same way about Justin Fields that I felt about Daniel Jones, basically earlier on. in like his second year. I mean, this dude's Fields, you can't tell me Fields is trash. I'm sorry, you can't really tell me Fields is trash. This dude has Matt Nagy as his head coach. Does anybody even remember? If Allen Robinson is playing in the NFL anymore? I mean, his most reliable
He had
receiver.
him instead of fucking Galladay.
Well, he hasn't been doing shit.
Yeah, but he got bad quarterback play though. Daniel Jones. You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. Maybe if we had maybe if they. I don't know. I hate Galladay right now, but I'm trying to give him benefit of the doubt. Maybe if Daniel Jones was allowed to take deep strikes to Galladay, maybe he'd be better. I don't fucking know.
I think that too. But I mean, his best receiver, like his Allen Robinson, hasn't been doing anything all year. I mean, his most reliable receiver is Darnell Mooney. I mean, good Lord, and Jimmy Graham. And even Nick Foles came out and said it, like when they were playing Seattle, they basically had to make up their own offense because Matt Nagy's offensive scheme, they didn't like it and they weren't getting no progress. So that touchdown with Nick Foles threw to or that 2-point conversion Nick Foles threw to Darnell Mooney in the end zone, they had to do it themselves. I mean, shit. Even when the Bears went to the playoffs and had that great year, when they lost against the Eagles, their offense was trash. Like, come on. Like, if Justin Fields is playing like this next year, then get with me. Or if he's playing like this,
I'm now I got the spaz out on this fucking coughing guy. Coughing. All right, you use the word we. So I'm assuming Coffin is a Giants fan. Okay, I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say Coffin is a Giants fan, right? Which means you don't know what good quarterback looks like. Your opinion on Daniel Jones is irrelevant to me because you're a Giants fan. All right, the Giants fan base annoys me with their Daniel Jones hate because he's the best quarterback we've had. He's better than what Eli Manning was in year 3. Eli Manning was bad, okay? Period. What the Giants act like we didn't have Joe Montana, like we didn't have Brett Favre, like we didn't have Peyton Man. Giants fans act like there's a standard that Daniel Jones should be compared to. When y'all call Daniel Jones trash and we need to move on from him, who are y'all comparing him to? Where are y'all getting these opinions of what Daniel Jones needs to be? As a fan base, I'm talking strictly to Giants fans who have never had a legit Hall of Fame, All-Pro, MVP level quarterback. Who the hell are y'all comparing Daniel Jones to? Who are y'all to be so ungrateful that you're willing to throw Daniel Jones into the trash? I'll wait. I want to know. Because Daniel Jones had to injure his ankle versus the Packers for Eli Manning to beat the Dolphins to finish as a 500 quarterback. There's no way you can hate Daniel Jones if you're only comparing him to Eli Manning. Mr. 500. There's no way you're going to tell me that.
Nah, I'll say this, though. And you said this, but I turned off my mic because I was hoping my dog. I'm not picking up Daniel Jones' 5th-year option. I feel like it would make no sense for the Giants to do that. That's just me. It costs you like 20 right now. If they pick up the option, it will be a guaranteed cost of $21.3 million.
And he's not worth that.
Right now, no.
Oh, so you want to score 3 points a game?
But you still have him on. I would have him on the 4th year, and if he balls out, then I would give him the contract. If not, I'd draft a quarterback next year.
Oh my gosh, bro! I can't make y'all see it. I can't.
Bro, what are you talking?
Yeah, but it's not even like he's saying get rid of DJ.
I'm not saying
like,
he's trash.
He's gonna be here the 4th year. If he balls out, he gets a contract, which is better for DJ.
I'm not saying he's trash. I'm saying that. Listen, I'm not even taking. I feel like Daniel Jones is not meant for this team. I'm just gonna say that right now. and that's not a jab at his talent, him as a quarterback. Just in like the football world, if it takes you 3 years just for us to like see something, and just like this team has done him wrong, it's just not meant to be. It's just not meant to be. He'll go to another team, and if he balls out, that's fine. But he's not meant for the Giants. So I'm not.
So who is another? Who's meant for the Giants? What y'all think the Giants? Because the Giants have never had an elite quarterback, so we don't know what the quarterback of the Giants looks like. We've never had an elite quarterback. So what is the Giants? What are you talking about, Ash? I'm confused.
I can't predict it. If I knew, I would tell you.
I rest my case.
But listen, I'm not giving $21 million. We already have Kenny Golladay taking up $72 million. We got Leonard Williams taking up X amount of money.
Ash, let me ask you a question, because I'm trying to put this in context. The best quarterbacks in the league are about to be making $50 million. You're not going to pay 20 for Danny? So if the best quarterbacks on the planet are getting 50 million, Daniel Jones isn't worth less than half of that?
So are you saying that next year? You're saying next year Daniel Jones is going to be getting $50 million?
No. What I'm saying is you're talking about why pay Daniel Jones $20 million on a 5th-year option. What I'm trying to explain to you is the best quarterbacks in the world in 2023 are going to be getting paid between $50 and $60 million. What the fuck is $20 million? When Aaron Rodgers and Kyler Murray and Lamar Jackson are all being paid with between $50 to $60 million a year, what the hell is $21 million for DJ?
You lucky I gotta go help my girl bringing these groceries. I'll be back.
What?
But
what? This man just dipped with that excuse?
Shut out the coffins. Sorry,
this man really dipped, bro.
He says sorry, Fist, but he looks lost sometimes. No, Daniel Jones don't never look lost. Daniel Jones, no. Lost? Let me tell you what looking lost is. Looking lost is Jake Fromm. Looking lost is Trevor Lawrence. Daniel Jones
Mike Glennon, bro.
Yeah, Mike Glennon. You know what Daniel Jones look like sometimes? Daniel Jones looks defeated. Like I can't do every fucking thing. Daniel Jones looks beat sometimes. He looks exhausted. And when he don't look lost, Daniel Jones he looks upset. He don't look lost. He be looking upset. Shout out to Capital Mob Records. Our backup quarterbacks are trash. DJ has no competition. So Trubisky, being a backup quarterback, it's like, bro, yeah, like what? Oh my gosh, bro. So now y'all want to go pay a backup $10 million too, huh? So now we got to have a backup quarterback too. So now we got to go pay Nick Foles like $12 million to be a backup, right? Oh my gosh, y'all just hate Daniel Jones. It's ridiculous. But nah, how y'all gonna sit and cry about Daniel Jones making 1/3 of what an elite quarterback makes? If y'all think Daniel Jones is a regular quarterback, why would y'all complain about him making $21 million when the best quarterbacks are getting between 50 and 60 million? That makes no sense to me. Am I crazy? Am I crazy, Kush? Am I crazy?
You're saying he's a regular. Give me the threshold for a regular quarterback, right? Like, give me a comparison.
Oh no, I'll say y'all saying he's a regular quarterback. I think he's great.
Yeah, okay, but I'm asking you to still give me an example of what you think a regular quarterback in the NFL
is. A regular quarterback in the league.
Just give me a name. Teddy Bridgewater?
No. A regular quarterback is Matt Ryan, Kirk Cousins.
Matt Ryan, Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, it's a regular quarterback, yeah.
Kirk Cousins is making $33 million a year, bro.
Uh-huh. So if Daniel Jones is getting 20, why y'all complaining?
Because the drop off is hilariously big. After that 30 mil,
let me
say
because after that 30 mil, you got dudes making 14 mil. That's a big drop off.
No, it says starters. Name a starting quarterback who not on a rookie deal making less than like.
Why are you giving the whole thing?
Jimmy G is the cheapest starting quarterback.
No. Finish. Making less than what?
I was about to say Jimmy G, because Jimmy G gets $27 million. Name a starting quarterback in the league who's not on a rookie deal, making less than Jimmy G.
Making less than Jimmy G, Matt Stafford.
Matt Stafford is. Wait a minute, time about Matt Stafford is like a mid 20 million though. He's at the end of the contract.
Do you want? I can name more. So
Okay, so
Matt
so you mean to tell
Stafford,
me how much is Matt Stafford making on the
27
last
mil,
year of his contract?
27 mil.
That's the same as Jimmy G.
You said Jimmy G was 27 mil and a half. All right, I'll give you another one. Tom Brady,
Really?
Derek Carr, Tom Brady. They're making less than 27 mil.
Oh, but are they make okay? How about this? Name a starting quarterback making less than 20 million, not on a rookie deal. Fine, since you want to be
Because
picky
that's
about
what
it.
I want to pay Daniel. Like that's why I want him to play next year. I want him to ball out, and then I give him a contract extension. I don't want him to.
It
I don't
it
want to give
just
him 21 mil.
it just doesn't
Like
make
you
any
just
sense
lowered
to
your
give
ball to
him.
20 mil, right? If we lower our bar to 20 mil, now I'm seeing eye to eye with you. Because now we're talking about guys like Teddy Bridgewater, who's making 11 mil a year. We're talking about Andy Dalton, who's making 10 mil a year.
Bro, John Mara's gonna give Daniel Jones $60 million one day. Watch, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's
I
gonna
hope
happen.
he does, because if he does, that means Daniel balled out. That means he
He
went
don't
out
gotta
there and
ball
balled
out.
out.
All he gotta do is be a good old. All he gotta do is be a good representation of the franchise and not suck. And John Mara was gonna max him out like he did Eli. That's all Eli did. All Eli Manning did was not suck and be a good representation of the franchise. This dude Eli Manning retired as the highest paid player in NFL history and was an average quarterback at best. And what you think we not gonna pay Daniel Jones? What y'all smoking? What y'all smoking? I
You
want
see how
some.
you changed you changed what we were talking about from wanting to pay him to saying he's gonna be paid.
No, my whole point is Ash Money was crying about $20 million. And I'm just like,
Yeah.
bro, like that's a good price. That's a good price for a starting quarterback. That's a cheap starting quarterback. Why are you
Well,
complaining about it?
right now, I want to continue to build the team. Right now, like I said, I would rather have Daniel Jones. This is just I'm not talking about John. This is me. Daniel Jones has shown me one good year. He showed me one good year, his rookie year.
I thought it was good
And I
last year.
yeah, but like statistically one good year. Last year, and I'm not gonna get into the conspiracies and the how he was handcuffed and everything like that. I'm not gonna get into that. When I look at your results, he's shown me one good year. Why should I pick up your 5th-year option off of one good year? I let him play out his 4th year. He balls out. Okay, I'll give you a contract. But what if I pick up his 5th-year option? He falls flat on his face. What if we go out and get Evan Neal and Tyler Linderbaum? What if we do that? And then he comes out next year and he falls flat on his face. Now I'm giving you 20 million, and you're not doing nothing because the next year I'm gonna have to take a quarterback.
Okay, so what about you? What about this? You don't give him the 5th-year option, and now we got a situation like Dak Prescott, where now because we didn't want to give him a 5th-year option, in order for us to keep him, now we got a franchise tag.
No, wait.
And a
So here's
friend,
the thing. In that situation, right? Daniel balled out, right? And we're in a situation where we franchise tag or we extend them. That's what you're saying.
no, I'm just no. He didn't. No. He doesn't have to ball out for us to give him a contract. He just got to play okay. This is what you're not understanding. All he
All
has to
right.
do
So
is not suck,
let
and
me
he's
change
gonna
my
get maxed
sentence
out.
from ball out to with Daniel Jones as a starting quarterback. The Giants were a winning team. Doesn't matter about his stats. They were a winning team with him starting.
Then that
Right.
means he's getting 50 to 60 million.
That
Well, I
means
mean,
if that's the case, I got no problem
what
extending
is
him.
Joe talk? Joe just
I
be
got no
pissing me
problem
off.
extending DJ
I
if that's
swear
the
to God.
case at the end of his 4th year.
Hey yo, real quick, I don't see you on StreamYard, but shout out to Mark Stewart. He's been a channel member for 6 months. He's got the black hoodie. Shout out to my man Mark Stewart. When Black Monday comes, will Joe Judge be fired? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. When Black Monday comes, Mark, he'll still be here.
Sadly,
Yeah, sadly. Even though I can make a case for Joe Judge, like I wanna score points. Shout out to Capital Mob Records. Availability and toughness is what made Eli great. Eli was never great. Stop putting great and Eli in the same sentence. He had 2 playoff runs. Cut it the fuck out. Cut it the fuck out. Shut up. He had 2 playoff runs. Kiss my ass. Dude played 16 years and was good for 2. It was good for 8 games. I want to call him great. The fuck out of here. If Eli was so great, we would have made the playoffs more than one time since we won that Super Bowl in 2011. Eli Manning didn't retire till fucking 2019. So we had an 8-year stretch where we made the playoffs one time. That's not a great quarterback. I'll wait.
I ain't disagreeing with you.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all, I mean, for real, like, y'all
My-
act like Eli Manning was like something that he wasn't, bro. I mean, come on.
My thing is just like this. Back to the Daniel Jones thing. I mean, look at the Rams with Jared Goff, right? I mean, Jared Goff took that team, or he got carried by that team to the Super Bowl, and they gave him a contract extension, but then they let him go. That's my thing. Like I wouldn't. Me, what I'm saying is that when I look at football, when I look at the future, I look at the what if it goes right and what if it goes wrong for all situations. If Daniel Jones goes down and he plays good, we go to the playoffs. Okay, I'll pay him. But if
That's
Daniel
what I'm saying,
Jones,
bro. If he's at the helm and we're winning games, I'm extending him, no problem.
it makes no sense to pick up his 5th-year option now, and then if he falls on his face, then you're going to be stuck giving him $20 million for a year where if you have a quarterback, he's probably going to be riding the bench, or he's going to be starting, then you're going to bench him. That's my thing.
But you're also risking the Dak Prescott situation where if you know now he's a free agent. So what if Daniel Jones balls in 20? What if he balls next year? We didn't give him the 5th-year option. Now he's a free agent.
You sign it, like you re-sign
But
him.
you act like he wants to. He would have to want to resign with it. He's a free agent.
All right, so I'll tell you this because you told me this a couple minutes ago. John Mara's gonna give him $60 million. He's not turning that down.
Get the fuck out of here. Any team in the NFL can offer him that. Why would he come after the Giants? If he can go to Denver, if he can go to Green Bay if they don't got Aaron Rodgers, if he can go to the New Orleans Saints with Sean Payton, why the fuck would he come back to New York?
If he just balled out, right? If he just balled out and we're a winning team and he doesn't want to come back, there's nothing that's going to change his mind. Because if we're a winning team and he balled out, I don't know what quarterback would want to leave.
Yeah, but I don't want to give him that option, though. Just no, because the franchise tag is going to be like fucking $40 million, bro. So it's like you're cutting your nose to spite your face. $20 million is not a lot of money. Just give it to him. Just give him the 5th-year option. $20 million ain't shit. Just give him the fucking 5th-year option. Shout out to Capital Mob Records. If beating New England twice in the Super Bowl isn't great, what is? Being great is being consistent every season and at least going to the playoffs. Aaron Rodgers on a bad year still goes to the playoffs. This is Russell Wilson's first year missing the playoffs in the entire career. One, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? No, this is his first time having a losing record his entire career. That's great. Getting, going on 2 Super Bowl runs in 16 years. Like, stop, bro. Like, the Giants have been trash for a decade. Eli Manning was here for 8 years of that decade. The fuck?
This is true.
Now I'll say this, like I'll say
this is true.
And this is something that Giants fans really like get me on. I was in a stream the other day and I was saying, it was Brett Favre better. Is Eli Manning better than Brett Favre?
No.
Of course I know Eli Manning isn't better than Brett Favre, but I was doing that to see some Giants fans what they were saying, and they went on a 10-20 minute explanation.
Nah, bro, stop. You're not telling me somebody actually tried to say that, bro.
Bro, yes. They're like, what are we talking about in the clutch? Are we talking about as a
Nah.
quarterback? Are we
The
talking
answer
about...
should be no. What are we talking about? You mean in the clutch? The answer is no everywhere. Like
Exactly.
what?
Exactly. That's my thing. Brett Favre is, like AB said, Brett Favre is a top 5 quarterback of all time. Eli Manning, Brett Favre led the league in interceptions 3 times, but he was also consistently great. Eli Manning has only been in the playoffs how many times?
5. Wait, I think 5. No, he lost the boat trip. He got shut out by Carolina, and he lost to the Eagles twice. And then he won 2 Super Bowls. So yeah, he went
And then
through
in 2011,
16 years. He went to the playoffs 6 times.
And then they try to tell me, in 2016, Odell was the only reason why we went to that playoffs.
Yep.
If we didn't have Odell, I don't care how great the defense was, that defense would have get gassed. We had no offense. Odell was our only offense. He carried that team to the playoffs. What are y'all smoking?
Exactly.
And yeah, he folded in the playoffs. Yeah. But he took that team to the playoffs. I don't care what anybody says.
Which goes back to Daniel Jones. Give this why y'all so damn bitchy when it comes to Daniel Jones when we done put up with 16 years of mediocrity from Eli.
I ain't want to put up with 16 years of mediocrity.
What you said?
I said I ain't want to put up with 16 years of mediocrity.
Nah, but I'm talking about like the Giants fan base. It's like they talk about Daniel Jones like we just had Peyton Manning or Tom Brady or something like that. Like if we would if Tom Brady retired and then we came to Daniel Jones, all right, I get it. But bro, after sitting through all these years with Eli, I'm like, I don't mind Daniel Jones.
Bro, maybe they just want an elite quarterback. Maybe they just want like an Aaron Rodgers or something.
Now Landon Collins carried the Giants. The only reason Landon Collins was good that year is because of Steve Spagnuolo. He knew where to put Landon Collins on that defense. Why you think as soon as Steve Spagnuolo left,
Landon Collins was only good for that 1 year?
Yeah, but wasn't that the year Jack Rabbit shut everybody down? Like, nah, hold on.
It was, yeah.
And Landon Collins, like, chill. I mean, Landon Collins was good, but Jack Rabbit was shutting shit down.
Jack Rabbit
was getting sacks.
Yeah, he did more. Jack Rabbit did more than Landon Collins that year.
Shut the entire middle of the field down, like, you know.
What do y'all mean? Are y'all serious? Do y'all even know the quarterbacks we faced that regular season? We were a fluke playoff team that year. We faced Dak Prescott twice. We faced rookie Carson Wentz, I believe, right? We faced Jay Cutler. Who else do we face? We faced
Joe Flacco,
the corpse of Joe Flacco. We faced
Sam Bradford, bro. We faced Sam Bradford. Remember that for the Vikings?
Hold on. You're bugging. The Cowboys only lost 3 games that year. 2 of them were the Giants. Remember, we didn't win the division in 2011. The Cowboys did. The Cowboys were the number 1 seed. So us beating the Cowboys twice kind of that's low key impressive.
No, I get that. But then when we went to Pittsburgh, we got exposed. Like Ben Roethlisberger exposed our defense that year.
Yeah, no, the moment we faced like a really good quarterback and Ben was still good at that point, we were done. Like we played. Never forget. I'm pretty sure.
You know why? Because Eli never put up points. It's because
points he did. And the only points listen, Odell made that whole offense work. Why do you think Sterling Shepard was catching deep posts that year against the Eagles? Because of Odell. Why do you think Sterling Shepard's not the same after Odell left? Because Odell took the majority of the coverage away and Sterling Shepard had the open field. Same with Saquon Barkley. Why y'all think Saquon Barkley?
Rest in peace to Sidney Poitier, bro. He died today.
Oh yeah. Ooh. He was active.
He's one like he put out basically one of the what you call the Trailblazers for African American acting.
Rest in peace to him.
He's from the Bahamas,
rest in peace.
So that's what's up.
And rest in peace to Eli Clutch Gene. What's the point of being clutch if you ain't good enough to get us in clutch moments? What's the point? It's the Kyrie Irving all over again. Oh, Kyrie Irving hit the shot versus the Warriors. Yeah, well, if LeBron James ain't put the team on his back, he wouldn't have been in position to hit no fucking clutch shot. So my whole thing is with Eli Manning is, yeah, can Eli Manning be clutch? Sure. But what's the purpose of Eli? What's the purpose of having playoff Eli if regular season Eli ain't good enough to get to the playoffs? What's the point? I'll wait.
I mean, I agree, but why are we talking about this right now?
No, because the whole
that's
point I was trying to make was they're holding Daniel Jones to a standard that the Giants fans don't deserve to hold him to. There's not a quarterback that's ever played for the Giants that is that fucking good that y'all should be bashing Daniel Jones. That's all I'm saying.
I was just talking about that because I just remembered and I just got hot. I mean, Sterling Shepard, dude had 8 touchdowns his rookie year and hasn't even sniffed more than 4 in his after that. I mean, come on. But you know, I don't know what I'm talking about. So I get called. I get called.
It was Diggy or Hub. One of them tried to tell me that Shepard was a number 1, and like I wasn't trying to hear that shit. I forgot who I had that argument with.
Oh my God! Stop twisting my words. I said Shepard was our best receiver, not that he was a number 1.
I think it was
at
Nate.
one point. Sterling Shepard was our best receiver. That's it. Being the best receiver doesn't mean that he's a number 1 receiver. What's up?
I don't know.
That was the same time I was trying to tell people that Darius Slayton is not the answer. I was like, Sterling Shepard is better than Darius Slayton.
Sterling Shepard, it's just he's freaking injury prone, and he's been ever since Odell left. We had to force Sterling Shepard to the outside, so it ruined his career. That's why he gets more injuries. He's a slot, he's a slot receiver. Play him in the slot. Golden State is more of a slot, more of an outside receiver than Sterling Shepard. And when Golden Tate comes here, you put Golden Tate in the slot and not Sterling Shepard. And that's my thing. But I mean, at the end of the day, Odell carried Eli. I don't care. Sticking with, and I'm not trying to disrespect Eli Manning, but trying to stick with Eli Manning and trying to win games when he was clearly past his prime was one of the worst
wrong thing to do.
Yeah. One of the worst decisions this organization has made in like a decade, in 2 decades. I'm not gonna lie.
Shout out to Capital Mob Records. How many quarterbacks other than Tom Brady had 2 Super Bowl MVPs? None, just Eli. But I don't give a fuck because at the end of the day, this dude,
no, none. But I don't give a fuck.
This dude,
Fish should be locked up, bro.
He went to the playoffs 6 times in 16 years. Y'all kiss my ass, bro. There's no way. This dude was getting paid like $30 million a year for a decade and couldn't sniff the playoffs. Oh, why the Giants ain't got no offensive line? Why the Giants ain't got no running backs? Because we paying Eli Manning ass all the damn salary cap and he ain't doing shit. That's why. If y'all want me to keep it 150,000 with y'all, this dude Daniel Jones has never looked as sorry as what Eli Manning would look on some of them Sundays. And Eli Manning would go to the sideline with the Eli Manning face and shit. Like, no, bro, stop. Y'all forgot how bad Eli Manning really was the last decade. Y'all really forgot. You see, here's the thing. Daniel Jones, at least with Daniel Jones, he's on a rookie contract. He's still trying to figure it out. I get it. This bum motherfucker Eli Manning was a 2-time Super Bowl MVP and couldn't sniff 500 wins. Suck my dick. Fuck that. Daniel Jones can suck as much as he want to. He's on a rookie contract from Duke. Eli Manning stunk this shit up for a decade and had 2 Super Bowl MVPs in his fucking trophy case. Fuck that. If you good enough to win 2 Super Bowls, you should be good enough to make the fucking playoffs. Kiss my ass. Eli Manning. Fuck out of here, bro. Kiss my ass.
Right?
Bro,
Ruh-roh.
how you got 2 Super Bowl MVPs, but needed Daniel Jones to get injured to finish at 500?
Zoinks.
Bro, he was benched. When Eli Manning was benched for Daniel Jones, he was 2 games under 500. 2! And was the highest paid player of all time. How you make more than Peyton Manning? How you make more than Brady? How, Sway? How, Sway? Sway, you ain't got the answer, Sway. I'm on my Kanye right now. Somebody gotta explain this shit to me. This is what bothers me. And y'all want to sit here and troll me over Daniel Jones, but yet y'all defended Eli ass for no reasons I still don't understand to this day. I don't get it. I don't get it. If I brought a report card home with straight A's on it, and for the rest of the year I brought home C's, I would get my ass beat. Because my parents would say, I saw a report card with straight A's on it. You're not living up to your potential. I know you could do better. Eli Manning had 2 Super Bowl MVPs, but couldn't win a division with Tony Romo in it? Huh? Who was Washington's quarterback? Who the fuck was quarterbacking the Eagles? Why wasn't Eli Manning winning the division with 2 Super Bowl MVP trophies? Yeah, I rest my case. Y'all won't admit it, but y'all won't admit it, but y'all know I'm right. Chat know I'm right. They won't admit it because it's blasphemy to tell the truth about Eli. But the facts are the facts. He's why we're sorry right now. Because he ain't do his job. Daniel Jones has been a part of this filth for 1 year. 2019. This year he was hurt the last 2 months, whatever. For the other 8-9 years of this filth was on Eli Manning watch. How have the Giants become such a trash franchise? How have the Giants fell so far? Because our bum-ass quarterback couldn't do shit. Eli Manning needs an offensive line. Eli Manning needs a running back. Eli Manning needs a tight end. Eli Manning needs Jesus. Well, stop paying him $30 million a year then. If you need that much help, you need to get paid.
I'm not gonna lie,
$5
the
million.
Jesus one made me die, bro.
I'm not, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
It's just because y'all bringing up old feelings right now. I couldn't stand that Eli Manning shit, and now y'all want to complain about Daniel Jones? After dealing with Eli, y'all want to complain about Daniel Jones? Y'all got some nerve. Man, y'all say something. Where my cheese puffs at, man? I need to check.
Just give me Arch Manning 2026, bro, or give me Bryce Young, bro. One out the two.
Fuck, what's his name? CJ Stroud.
I haven't heard of CJ, but you know, Bryce is what's up.
Why y'all making excuses for Eli offensive line? Why y'all doing that? Maybe if Eli Manning would have took a pay cut like Tom Brady, we could have gotten an offensive line. Selfish ass motherfucker.
Nah, but I will say this though. How can we make excuses for Eli's offensive line, but when Daniel Jones will have an offensive line, we come at Daniel Jones?
Thank you.
I get
that. Was the whole point of his rant, Ash. Did you listen to anything he said?
Bro, why are you getting smart, bro? Why are you getting smart?
I'm just saying, bro. That's what the man was talking about.
No.
Yo. Fisk, Ash was supposed to come to this Week 18 game, but ever since I actually told him I'm going to see him in the parking lot, all of a sudden, his work isn't giving him time off. All of a sudden, I find that real strange. You've had months to get time off, but all of a sudden, since I said see me in the parking lot,
bro, you work at Target, they ain't gonna fire you.
bro.
Bro, come on, bro. I know you could get a ride from Pest. Just pull up.
Bro, I'm seasonal. I gotta make it seem so they could keep me.
Oh man, that was me in 2007, bro. Oh man, I was so nervous that they was gonna fire me and I was got to go back to work at GameStop. Man, please. But shout out
Nah,
to
they
Titan
gonna keep
making
me.
music.
They gonna keep me, but
Titan making music says Fist released the Hounds just now. It had to be done, bro. Like I'm cranky tonight. I was already moody. And then it's like, yeah, keep talking about nonsense. And I gotta address that shit. You know what I'm saying?
now I'll say this. Since I'm capping, I'm
Because you're not trying to see me in the parking lot, bro.
bro,
hold
why?
on.
Bro, why
Yo,
is it why do I always have to come to New York? Why can't you come to North Carolina? Why can't you do
'Cause
that?
I don't got family in North Carolina. You got
Bro, don't
family in New York.
matter. Bro, I could book you I could give you a hotel. I could book you a hotel.
You book me everything, I'll come down there.
All right. You want to take a damn train to fucking Miami, but can't come to New York, North Carolina.
Bro, if you
hold
literally
on.
book
Hey,
everything,
children,
I'm there, bro.
Children, back to your corners. Back to your corners. Giants opinion sports, bro. For the record, in my defense, I've only buried people who started it with me first. I've yet to catch a body who didn't come for me without my permission. I've yet everybody who is came at me has gotten what they deserve. I've yet to start a fight with somebody. I always end shit. That's why I'm able to be successful and be a piece of shit human being because I end shit. I don't start it. You see?
I will say AB's making some points, bro. You could book a ticket, but you can't get a day off, bro, or book a hotel.
Bro. All right. Why am I gonna go all the way to New York to watch us get blown the hell out? Why?
Bro, so we can chill in the
bro.
parking lot and meet people, bro.
Bro,
It's
why
not-
can't
Eli
why
Manning
do I have to
do
go to the
deserve
game?
that venom, bro. Because if I don't give Eli that venom, nobody else in this fan base will, bro. Y'all be talking about Eli Manning like he was his brother or something like that. That shit got to stop. I'm tired of Giants fans comparing Daniel Jones to the Eli Manning. Y'all talk about Eli Manning like he was Peyton or he was Brady or some shit. Like y'all gotta stop that shit. Y'all not gonna throw Daniel Jones under the bus and praise Eli Manning. I won't stand for it. All right, I won't. And shout out to my guy Razul. Is it Razul? Shout out to the great. We're just gonna call you the great. Shout out to the great because this dude Eli Manning led the league in picks 3 times, bro. Like, come on, man. Daniel Jones don't got no interception problem. I'll tell you that much. Hell, he don't have a turnover problem because he fixed the fumbling. Daniel Jones really don't turn the ball over. Truthfully, shout out to Capital Mile Records. Eli won his first ring during Super Bowl ring during his rookie contract. Whoop-de-do. Whoop-de-fucking do. What you want? What you want me to do that? You know what I'm saying? I wonder what Daniel Jones would do with the best offensive line in the league. Plexico Burris, Toomer, Shockey, and rookie Steve Smith. I wonder what Daniel Jones would do with all that talent. I will hope Eli Manning could do something. Shit.
Yo, so Fisk, I'm be out, bro. It's 10 since I hopped on at 8. I didn't eat. I'm too hungry.
Yeah,
I'm hungry as hell
bro.
too. That's why I'm spitting all this venom.
Bro, I thought you was eating wild. You said you was eating.
Nah,
cheese
I was
puffs or
eating some
something.
cheese puff, but it's not my pepper. It's not my sausage and pepper sub. No,
Yeah,
so
bro.
I'm
I
eating
got
some
a
cheese
I got a
puff.
sandwich. I'm about to go make.
I gotta make me a burger.
Yeah, so I'm gonna read this super chat. We're gonna be about it.
Bet.
Shout out to Don J. Remember, supporting Big Fisk is supporting small businesses. We have to be careful about paying Daniel Jones. He's never played a full season because he's always getting hurt. Gotta wait and see how he'll look behind an improved offensive line post draft. Take 2. See, now when Don J says that, that makes sense. If somebody says we shouldn't pay Daniel Jones because he's injury prone, I'm perfectly fine with that. It's when people say we shouldn't pay Daniel Jones because we need to see how he plays on the field. Those are the people who get the smoke because he's proven all he needs to prove to get a 5th-year option. Now, once you bring up his injuries, I get it because Daniel Jones he might be a little fragile. I understand that. You know what I'm saying? I can live with that. That I can accept. You know what I'm saying? Because, it's always something with this kid. Ankles, calves, hamstrings, concussions, neck problems. He's fucking Anthony Davis right now. So I get it.
Anthony Davis or A Disney?
Anthony Davis.
Or street clothes.
That street clothes shit don't get old to me, bro. That's some funny shit.
Charles Barkley was tripping when he said that shit.
That's some funny shit. And yeah, Ash, my man Don Jays is on the 2 offensive line bandwagon, bro.
I'm not gonna be mad at that. I'm gonna just be mad at the organization because they forced us to the point where we have to take 2 offensive linemen.
There you go.
That's why I'm gonna be mad. I might not become a Giants fan anymore because they forced us to take 2 offensive linemen. We could have the next OC and fucking Justin.
Bro, no, that's the next Joey Bosa or the next JJ Watt, bro. I'm telling you right there.
Yeah. What his bitch ass said. But anyway, yeah.
Shout out to Entertainment. Entertainment says Eli Manning is the 2-time Super Bowl MVP and top 10 in every passing category. Stop. And how many? And what did it get us the last decade? What did it get us? I'll wait. What did it get us? All the empty calorie numbers. What did it get us? What the fuck did it get us? You got 2. As of 2011, that man had 2 Super Bowl MVPs. He retired in 2018. What the fuck did he do between 2011 and 2018? No, 2019. I'm sorry. He retired in 2019. Between 2011 and 2019, what did our 2-time Super Bowl MVP? What did he do? What did he do? I'll wait. And don't bring up the offensive line because this dude Aaron Rodgers didn't have Bakhtiari all year. He's still figuring shit out.
Now, Aaron Rodgers has like 3 starting offensive linemen injured on his team.
And he's still figuring shit out. Tom Brady ain't never had weapons and he figured shit out. You know what I'm saying? Like Peyton Manning turned Demarius and Decker into all pro receivers. Like, no. When you're that damn good, you figure shit out. Like, I'm waiting for the excuse. I'm waiting. What did he do? What the fuck did he do for 8 long years? What did he do? What did he do? Because that's the best example I can give you. Because Ash and Hub, they college dudes. If you bring home an A+ report card, and the rest of the year you bring home C's and D's, your parents are gonna hold you responsible. Why aren't you bringing them? Why you ain't getting them A's? We saw you do it. We know what you're capable of. Why you not doing it on a consistent basis? The biggest indictment on Eli are actually those 2 rings. Because now I'm questioning Eli Manning's work ethic. I'm questioning how much he fucking cared. Because if you could be that great on them playoff runs, if you have that kind of greatness in you, where it at for them 16 weeks? Why you ain't tapping into it for 16 weeks? Can somebody explain that to me?
I told you.
No, I'm talking about the chat. Because they Eli Manning
I was talking to somebody else. Sorry.
You know what I'm saying? The chat is a bunch of Eli Manning dick eaters. Somebody got to explain to me. Either Eli Manning is a fluke or he didn't work hard enough. Either Eli Manning is the biggest underachiever in the history of fucking mankind, or those 2 Super Bowls were flukes. There's no in between. Because somebody got to explain to me how you could be so great in those playoff games, but be so ass in the regular season. Somebody got to make this make sense. He's streaky. Streaky my ass. If he was streaky, he could have got us to the playoffs. He could have got high at the right time, guys, in the playoffs if he's streaky. Streaky. He ain't streaky. I mean, bro, This dude Ben Roethlisberger is like 60, 70 games over 500. Eli Manning finishes a 500 quarterback. Even Phillip Rivers had a winning fucking record, bro. Come on, bro. Stop it. Just stop. But anyway, I want to thank Ash Money. I want to thank Hub for pulling up. This will be in podcast form. You know what I'm saying? Bulletproof Giants. You know what I'm saying? This will be in podcast form if you want to listen to it again. Yeah, I got it. Go ahead and plug y'all shit so we can do.
Yeah, I just did my first stream of my new sports show to Get Back, so go check that out. That will be in podcast form as well on Apple Podcasts. So if anybody wants to check that out, you're more than welcome to. So yeah,
you
man.
already know where you can find me, man. The Hub on YouTube, the Hub YT_gaming on Twitch. That's about it. Yeah, I don't really got nothing much coming up, bro. It's just dead time for the Giants. If you're gonna be at the game on Sunday, I'm gonna be at the game on Sunday. I'm gonna just be doing like barbecues in the parking lot because that's gonna be the best part of the game.
Word. So y'all be safe out there. Don't do nothing that Cush and Hub wouldn't do. And yeah, we up out of here.